Keep saying that.
Original.
Original.
Can we
Anyway,
run it one more time? Can we get another take?
Yeah, okay, let's do it again. One more.
Alright,
Roll it
No,
back.
stop it. Freaking
Alright,
A.
so taking it from the top there. No, again, it just feels like more. It's like the Disney thing with that they're doing with Star Wars. It's just more. It's not good. It's just more.
I mean, sometimes more is good, but sometimes more is definitely bad. Like, taking point, basically every shonen that ever exists, more is definitely bad.
That's. I tried. My girlfriend tried to get me into Naruto. I could not.
Girlfriend, what the fuck? I'm a woman enthusiast in her party.
What the frick? A straight male. What the frick is this? Garbage.
Straight Caucasian male, bro.
I couldn't get.
I actually don't know if he's Caucasian. That might be racist. I'm sorry.
No, it is. I've seen a picture of him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am.
I mean,
one
pictures
quarter
lie.
Latino. I'm a quarter Latino.
It's Latinx.
No.
My best friend's
Where's
girlfriend is
Lizzie?
half black, but neither of her parents are black. That's because like they split up, and then she slept with his best friend to like try to get back at him, and then she got pregnant. And so like she's just half black, and the rest of her family is not, and it's really funny.
It sounds like she's for the streets. Then if her first reaction is, I'm gonna make him jealous by fucking his best friend and then get knocked up. Why did he take her back?
Getting knocked up was accidental, and then they got back together for whatever reason, and now they're still.
You always run the risk of pregnancy whenever you have sex. You gotta accept that. I don't care how prepared you are.
Not if you just put it in their ass.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Again, this is why having sex with the homies is the safest sex. Men can't get pregnant. They can't get dead.
Okay, there are other consequences besides getting pregnant, you buffoon. God dang it.
No.
Yeah, just no, giga shit.
Okay, but real talk.
Oh my god.
Like, you can still fuck him in the ass and they don't get mad at you once per month for no reason. So
and this is why traps are the superior one.
Exactly. They have all the upsides of women, plus they can actually love you. They don't fake their emotions. They don't get mad at you.
I have that meme. And they don't bleed for a week at a time.
Oh my
I've got
god.
that meme. It's a meme, don't worry
I blame you for it, by the way.
The show's been live for 3 minutes, and never before have I wanted to just cancel a campaign. Just right out the gate.
Stop streaming.
It's like, this is a mistake. Okay, bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Freaking A.
Done.
Next campaign, we'll have Quiz so he can rant about intellectual things to break up this, whatever the hell you call it.
We need to smarten the fucking cast. We are all too stupid for this shit.
Oh, God. Are we still waiting? Yeah, we're still waiting on Lizzie.
Yeah, we're still waiting.
How are you, Beatrice? Hi.
Oh, hi, Beatrice. Since when are you?
He's been sitting here
He tried
listening
to say something when everybody was talking at the same time.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Yeah,
I just saw his voice lit up, but didn't even hear what he said.
I think he might be AFK. Or he accidentally muted himself.
Ooh.
Oh, he's currently facing
Anyway.
due to our stupidity.
That's fair. Honestly, I would not... I'm almost glad Lizzie's not here, because Lizzie would probably be reading out of his mind this whole conversation. God dang, okay.
You know, I am very glad you guys are English and I'm German, because I just realized my window was open this entire time when I was talking mad shit. Luckily, no one understands English in these parts, so that's good. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's okay, we could just repeat everything that you say in German through the mic so people can hear us.
Yes,
and we're inclusive to everyone. Yeah, Sylveon, can you be our German translator and just translate everything I say to German?
Do I get paid?
Maybe. You get paid half of all subs that I receive during these streams, which is exactly 0, so... How does that sound?
Maybe I should sub for this stream.
No, don't. Stop it.
Hey, do you want to become famous, bro?
Buy followers here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What if,
Come on, Shin,
hypothetically, I
update.
allowed people
Go.
to donate money in order for you guys to get free nat 20s? How quickly would you cancel me?
Dude, the campaign becomes pay to win. That's wicked.
I would cancel you if it wasn't at 20. I would adore you if you let people pay to give us natural ones.
See, here's the thing. That's what Ray does, except it's not actually money. It's just channel points.
channel
I think it's
points,
far more forgivable. Who was it who
Blizzard's got a
basically gave
Windows
channel
update.
points to get a random encounter with a beast
Okay,
and then
to
had
be
us
fair,
try to...
Violus, you did forget. At one point, I did give Ray $20 to
Hey
snipe
Alex, how you
Lizzie
doing?
with a giant eagle, and Lizzie fucking died because of it. A giant rock fell from the sky and crushed his body. He fucking died. He had to be resurrected because I gave Ray $20. That happened.
Wait, when did that happen?
This
some
was in Kakishon, the first encounter, I think. Shot me for Hans joined the band. I slipped Ray a tier 3 sub and told him kill Lizzie. And then a giant rock came out of the sky and smashed his body. He became a corpse. Just became paste.
I know I used to
Incredible.
watch this. I used to watch this like internet series where they played like tabletop role playing games and whatever. And their chat, like they had like side events that could happen if like chat like raised enough money or whatever. And like it was a pretty popular series and whatever. So they would have like a random like side boss encounter if like the people like the community raised like $100 or whatever and that kind of shit, and they would have like crescendo events at like the end of a campaign where it was like the goal was like $2,000 if they hit it. It was like just the most like insane shit. It was actually like pretty neat to have to do with like a big community, and they like with the money like funded like artists to like do like entire maps that they would play on and stuff like that and whatever. They had a whole like staff running it and shit. It was really neat.
Huh. I don't know. I think
I
this...
said crescendo events.
I feel like there's...
Crescendo, like the ending of, or the loud part of music. Is that what a crescendo is?
Yeah, I think so.
You know, right now I actually don't know. Huh.
Pretty sure a
Like, I'm
crescendo
trying to
is like, yeah,
remember.
when the music goes from quiet to really, really, really loud, and it's like the loudest part of the song. And then a diminuendo is it goes from the loudest part in the song to the quietest part of the song.
Okay.
And then you
That
have the part
sounds
where the
about
band
right.
stops, and Mozart starts having
What is going?
So yeah, what I'm saying, Vile, is you should put up bounties, and then yeah, the bounties are just kill players for tier 1 stuff. Pretty much the equivalent.
Have a chat offer bounty on the player characters, and the higher the bounty, the different NPCs will try to kill you.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
One
That'd
of
be
them was
cool.
actually really funny. In one of those events that I was talking about, there was like this dude was gonna get like a permanent companion donkey. They were in like an arena, and like the crowd threw the donkey on him, and he was supposed to take, I think it was like 1d8 of damage or something when the donkey got hucked on him. The community paid for the event as he got hit by a guy and was sent to 1 life. So the donkey came on screen and actually killed his character. So then he just plays the donkey for the rest of the campaign.
What?
It's awesome.
I don't know if I could get away with that. I feel
No.
like people would be really
It depends.
upset if I did that.
I mean, it's not like we rake in a huge crowd doing this kind of shit.
Oh
so-
my fucking god! Someone just sent me this. During a baseball game, a bird flew the path of a ball and got fucking annihilated. Look at this shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
happened a
It's
couple
big
times.
cloud of snow.
Yep.
Look at... Oh, I've never seen this before. Like, bro, that bird just disappeared.
No, his momentum carried him all the way into the stands, where someone got a nicely fresh, already defeathered, bird dinner.
I had a meme perfect for this scenario at some point where it was like girls like thinking the guys like thinking about other girls, and it's like actual guys. It's like how much velocity would it take to slap a chicken as hard enough to cook it? And then like somebody like broke down like the mathematical science of how hard you have to slap a chicken one time to cook it, and it was like, yeah, it was really fucking it's stupid, but it was funny.
There are actually... there is physics about double jumping. It is impossible, but technically you can.
I just wrote in the wrong
You cannot
chat.
achieve
Hold on.
that kind of
Based.
All right, there we go.
Yo.
No, so you did.
Vexera got nuked. Get right.
Ah,
Loser.
All right, let's add the frickin' bot background. Whatever. Eat this. Father kids. All right, yeah. I guess we're just gonna start without Lizzie, cause Lizzie's not showing it. God damn, I'm gonna yell
Well,
at him.
Lizzie has a Windows update apparently. That's 30% done.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, he's not. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I guess he's like on mobile.
Well, that's okay. We'll run with it. Yeah. So I guess start off. Welcome everyone. How you all feeling today? I don't think I said that yet because I'm a bad person.
7 out of 5.
7 out of 5. Okay.
I had a 5 out of 10, I guess.
Oof.
I
There are
had a
two
long
types of
work day, then
people.
I wanted to buy a kebab, which was on sale for like stupidly cheap, so everyone was in line. And I waited over an hour for my fucking kebab.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, and then I told the guy, like, we are live, right?
Yes.
Okay, I can't say that. I can't say that anymore. So just forget that thought. Just forget that thought. And I was like,
Okay.
No, it wasn't the N word, but I was gonna get racist against another race.
Anyway, so I think most of everyone already knows what Silent Storm is like, or Sylveon, or just Sil, as most of us call them.
Sup,
Yeah.
bro? Beep this.
So, I guess I'm just gonna get into it. Last time on Dragon Balls. No.
Not last time. There was no last time.
Yeah, there was no last time. The last time was a completely different campaign in another part of the world that you have probably no relation to. So we start off this adventure with during the winter of Cordius, where the sun does not shine, with the storms and thunderclouds rolling in caused by the maelstrom above the breach. There is a boat rocking and fighting against the stormy winds and waves, carrying a particular set of peoples. All right, I'm going to say we'll go from left to right. So, Sylveon, in the bowels of this ship, as you are chained up to the post below deck, please introduce your character.
So, I am playing a Drow Swashbuckler Bard combo. I am basically a shitty rogue because I have even less base attack bonus, but I still use 2 weapons because that makes sense. I'm not gonna be supporting or healing any of you guys, so if you die, well, that's an L maiden list, like L plus Tarnish plus whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna use utility and stupid spells that make no sense in a creative way to try and do shit. Also, I can stab and slice you apart because Lamar. I'm later gonna be teleporting all around the battlefield and showing people middle fingers of might, and then they die. This character is stupid. She's a drow. She's gonna tell you your mom gained, then stab you, or the other way around. Depends really on my mood. Yeah, and she's a bad person. It's gonna be funny.
All right. Cool. So yeah. Sitting next to you, also chained up to the post, is Zogler's character, or Beatrice's character. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, well, I am a Knight Turan, not that
Can you hear me
many
now?
would know what that is.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, Mass.
Okay. The
Go
little
ahead,
green thing
continue.
was lighting. I've been fiddling. I'm sorry.
Do I speak?
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, I'm a Knight Turan, not that anybody would know what that race is. I have another worldly appearance. Not that the character is ugly, it just seems fiendish, with some sort of black tendrils going through her body from her back down her legs and arms, and towards her neck, like they are under her skin. Her eyes have weird coloration, like bright yellow, and she has black hair and a pale body, like their color. And she's just sitting there minding her own business. Class, I am like Sylvian.
You what?
Alright, so
I'm
you're
a
also a
swashbuckler.
swashbuckler?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yo,
Okay, okay.
Can I sue him? He stole my NFT class, bro. He screenshotted my class and did it his own.
I'm a better swashbuckler.
Got him.
Yo, I'm
Okay,
going to
you get one NFT joke per stream. Okay.
One.
Okay.
All
You
right.
Get one.
Get one. Tied up on one of the other support beams, not too far away from you guys. I say tied up. You are also held in chains. Is Mouse's character. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Marcus Zod Roberts, the Dread Pirate Roberts, if you will. Blood
Wow.
Rager, pirate extraordinaire. I had to make that joke. Come on, man. Pirate extraordinaire, legacy pirate. Parents are pirates. Their parents are pirates. Demonic abyssal blood rager. Turns to a big old minotaur. But only at level 4. Recently
Only
got
next
captured
level.
on-
Can't do that yet.
Can't do that yet. Got claws though. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk the entire time like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Slap
I'm
it
the
to a Slim Jim,
cream of the crop.
brother.
Okay.
That's the Hulkster. Hulkster did the brother thing.
I don't. Yo, I'm German. I'm not American. I don't know your WWE lore, bro. Okay, I just
Anyway,
know some of them.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I was asking earlier, but no one could hear me because the little thing wasn't lighting up. I asked when Sylvan was introducing if he was Verlaine, but no one could hear
Yeah.
me. The thing wasn't lighting up, so I left and came back. I was like, "Can anybody hear me?" So I didn't mean to
Yeah, I
interrupt you, Sogler. I was just panicking that my shit wasn't working.
I forgot to
Yeah,
add
I
my
couldn't
name. My
hear you
character's
until the
name
very
is
end there.
Verlaine.
So. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
right. My character's also French, so I expect her to be at the back of the fight and run away.
Okay, hold on. Let's one at a time. Is that it for your intro, Mouse?
Yes, I'm done. I'm
All right.
Blood Rager and a pirate. That's it.
And chained up onto the opposite side of you, on to the same post, is Cater's character. Please introduce yourself.
Yo. All right. So I'm playing a Goron, which is a plant man. I can create edible berries from my very being. So I'm kind of a big deal. I'm gonna be playing a summoner character because me talking third person and me want to make friends. Me name me, and me on journey to make friends, and me not have friends, so me make friends out of nothing.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Are
me
we-
not friend with Arcus.
Oh, we're
Arcus
doing the
mean
thing.
to me.
Great.
He reasoned me on ship. So yeah, my character's
Sorry.
name is Mee, and he talks in the third person, so it sounds like he's saying me, but he's actually saying his name me with 2 E's.
Fantastic. Amazing. All right. So as the boat
We're gonna
rocks
be the
back
best
and
of
forth in the ocean, you've seen a couple guards coming in and out. They're mostly common sailors, not professional, any kind of military. Most of them don't pay you any mind. One of them eventually does walk by and is like, "Here's your rations for today. You better be lucky we're giving you food at all," and tosses you some old vegetables and meat that is probably rotted. The other thing too is he kind of just throws it in your general direction, doesn't actually land anywhere near you guys, but just sort of in your
It's the
general
effort.
vicinity.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Are our hands chained behind our backs
Yes.
or chained on the wall?
So your hands are chained behind your backs, and you're basically sitting down.
Okay.
So yeah, your feet are free, and you can move your feet around, but you don't have
What
enough
kind of food
leverage to
did you
actually.
throw?
You just said,
Old
raw
vegetables
meat
and rotted
shit.
meat, basically. Stuff that
Do
looks
the
like
meats
it's probably
have any
spoiled a
bones
day
on
ago.
them?
Spoiled hobo meal. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Does the meat have bones on it?
I'm gonna say yes.
All right, Verlaine is he gone?
Oh yeah, he kind of just like tosses it from you from one of the crates and then just walks off.
All right, Verlaine is immediately going to take advantage of this and say, "Ich
Gates.
imbecile has no class," and she's going to mage hand the food to her, pick all the meat off the bones, and keep the bone in her pocket as a bone shift.
Ooh.
Immediately acquire the weapon. Also, I'm gonna try and pick the lock of my fucking chains of the bone if I
Right.
can.
I will say you can use the bone shiv as an improvised weapon, sure.
Easy.
Nice.
So as the rest of you see them,
I don't have a weapon.
you see Verlaine. I mean, to the rest of you, you don't need perception check to see this, but you see Verlaine basically use her feet, grab the meat, pull it forward, and strip it free of the flesh, and then start using the bone to start like trying to pick the lock. Go ahead and actually roll a disable device for me.
You know, I kind of realized I should have opened my character sheet before playing. Give me a second. Where the fuck?
Lizzie's here. Hello, Lizzie.
What's up, Liz?
Oi, Lizzie.
Yeah, Windows
Well, I
updates are a piece of shit.
Hey.
Disable device.
Where are we,
Oh, I'm
we're
good at
using
that.
we are using the bail, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
we're
legit
gonna use the
duplicate.
same thing because like trying to set up everything again on a separate game is
Yeah,
a pain.
that'd just be weird.
That is a 18.
Nice.
An 18.
Oh,
Okay.
clever.
So while you are working on the lock, you accidentally poke someone in the hand that you noticed was also chained up the same post as you. For some reason, you didn't see that they were there before. But Lizzie, go ahead and introduce your character.
You. What? I was. Oh, you're trying to get away, again.
Introduce your character. We are not RPing yet.
Okay.
Kind of RP.
Can I call a DM for fail RP? Can we get him banned? This is like pushing Minecraft server. Come on, man.
Okay.
I'm
Reminds
just
me of
playing.
Minecraft.
I'm just playing an Kitsune rogue that's going to specialize in
good.
magical abilities, or the magical abilities that the rogue class can give.
A rogue. How
3
original.
rogues, a Blood
No.
Rager, and Summoner. Good job.
Well,
I'm
no,
not a rogue.
Swashbuckler's not a rogue. It's its own
Oh,
class.
it's its own. Okay, sorry.
Mhm.
It's a rogue.
Yeah, it's a. I know.
I was about to say there is an archetype called Swashbuckler for Rogue, though. But we
Okay,
are
but no
using
one
the
uses
class
that because it's
Swashbuckler.
trash and it's for base
Okay,
rogue.
so I'm
and
not.
no one
I'm
uses
not
base rogue.
incorrect then.
Anyway,
Seeing. So real quick. Drow, what is? Do we know? Is that like a secret? What is Alma?
what is all?
I already said.
Alma
You mean the
is
race
the
I said
Naturan.
so.
I'm sorry.
I'm a
I was.
Naturan, but you don't know what that is yet. What race she is.
Okay.
She's if you were
So-
your audio had problem, I'll repeat it really quick. She's like she has a fiendish appearance. Fiendish,
Okay.
like weird black tendrils under her skin and eyes flashing like yellow, weird yellow coloration.
I'm gonna mark that down as tiefling in character because he doesn't know any better.
So
Just call it
unless you want your character to be whatever because of like your own character restrictions, the race he is a Naturan, which is not one of the secret races. So you know
Okay.
what a Naturan is.
Oh,
And,
You
all
can
right.
read on the codex.
And Cylon Storm's character is also a drow that is also not a secret race, so you know what a drow is.
I'm
It
just
might-
a half orc with a magnificent facial hair, though.
Now, granted, you might have never actually seen one before, based on whatever your backstory is, but it's something that you would probably recognize.
Okay.
You know a
It's kinda
Naturan is basically a demon. Most people consider them to be demons.
Kind of like I've never seen a dwarf, but if I saw a stubby person with a big beard, I'd know that's a dwarf.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
You'd also know that Saedra aren't people that have no rights as soon as you see them. but
Yeah.
we'll get to that eventually.
Yeah, everyone knows that. That's basic.
Yeah,
that's
everyone knows
elementary
They
knowledge.
teach that in school, my guy. That's like that's like basic math, bro.
All right. Anyway, back in here.
Math
Walking-
101.
Daedra equal not people.
yeah.
Sandra plus
Yeah,
right.
Coding.
sentient race
Non-master
equals
system.
has soul. Like human has soul. Like soul equals 1, therefore is a person. Sadra, soul equals 0, therefore not a person.
Exactly, he gets it.
Yeah.
It's simple.
See, in coding,
Crazy.
this would be Sadra person true/false equals false.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Watching I'm about to roleplay. Watching Verlaine mage hand out the bow, and he's just gonna like pop his eye open, like, oh, impressive. I assume you're going to get your fellow cellmates out of here too.
Verlaine doesn't even like mind you, just here like come on, yeah, just start like swearing in French, ignoring you entirely.
Is
Why are you,
Mistral.
why are
Got
you,
it.
why are you holding trying to open the lock?
bone.
Someone threw out a bone and I mage handed to me,
They
stripped the
threw-
flesh off the bone, and I now have the bone
Hmm.
as like a
We're-
lockpick.
We're like all locked up to the pillar or sides of the thing with our chains behind our backs, but
I'm just gonna lay on my side and just start eating the old fucking vegetables off the ground and just start chomping.
When I
you know what? That sounds fine.
I honestly couldn't
plant.
give a shit less. I'm a plant man. I'm just eating
Yeah,
plants.
you're a plant. That's fucking delicious. Decomposing flesh is delicious to you. That makes sense.
when I see the bone, my eyes go wide, and I'm going. I saw finally the key out of our problem. Can I have that? Let me try it.
She's currently using the bone,
Get
but yeah.
get here on.
Get your run.
Honk.
Aggressively honk.
Can my mage hand be a baguette? Can I hit him with it? Like a
I
spectrum.
think
Like a
Mage Hand requires somatic component, so I don't think you can use Mage Hand. But sure, you can try. Make a concentration check to see if you can Mage Hands while your hands are tied behind your back.
You can't just sign
my-
the rune with a finger.
My level plus my caster modifier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep forgetting that. So that is 3 plus what is my charisma? My charisma is actually kind of low. Natural 20. Let's go. It's a 16.
Yeah, verbal and somatic.
No, I'll say you managed to make that work since it's a cantrip. All right, so you just
All right.
barely managed to mate. What are you trying to Mage Hand again?
The bone.
I mage handed the bone
Bone?
towards me, so I have it in my hand. This is
Oh,
how I
okay.
got the bone in the first place.
Oh, we're doing that. Okay. So yeah, you managed to get the bone to your hand, unless someone else wants to try to use their feet to grab it.
Mike, I am right next to him, right?
Um,
You said so.
you're not.
That,
Yeah, you're chained up to the same post as he is.
So how would I? What do I need to do to catch with my? To help
Make a
him with my
dexterity
legs.
check.
That's what. Okay.
I'm trying to pick the lock on my thing here.
Oof. You try to catch the bone
Yeah,
midair, but you end up
fun.
just kind of kicking it away. Ends up going out of reach. But Verlaine's still able to like slowly start to mage hand it towards her.
She gives you the massive stink eye though.
Hey, I try to help, lady.
No, fuck. I'm getting my accents confused. I'm going African for no reason.
Remember Mistral. It's very simple.
Do I have to touch myself for that?
Yes.
So
He's
me,
doing
as you're
the floor is tables, right? Held up my nails. Am I right?
I'm
What?
sorry, what did you say?
The floor is made out of tables, or planks, held up
Mhm.
by nails, right?
Yeah.
If I contort myself, I don't know if that's like what check will that be, like an acrobatics or something, like fly myself. Can I just get my mouth next to the floor and start biting off, like chewing splinters out around the nail to actually pick it up and use it as a lockpick? Since the bone is not an option because this asshole is going to keep it for himself.
Sure. I'm gonna say that you're able to like lean forward and like get your head where like one of the nails is, and you can start chewing to try to like pry it out. Go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Oh shit. That's just a roll 20 because I don't have strength. Oof.
Unfortunate.
Hmm.
2.
These planks seem fairly hard, and you're not able to make much progress. You think maybe if you tried hard enough for long enough, you could probably get it out. Not sure if you'll reach your destination before that point, though.
I'm just going to make angry chihuahua sounds while biting the floor.
Verlaine snorts and laughs and goes, I see how you were supposed to add.
Question.
Very good.
Question for all of you down here. What, I'm going Texan, I'm sorry. What, I see you're trying to, he's kind of hushed, but I gotta speak for the microphone. I see you're trying to escape, but, what are you gonna do when you uncuff yourself?
It is very simple. I get out of here, I get the lifeboat, I get the fuck out.
And you're gonna beat all these people by yourself?
It's not like you're going to help me being tied up here.
I could have. Well, I'm pretty strong. I figure I could break the wood holding these chains, but it'd be real loud. If we're all willing to work together, we might be able to take this ship.
What if we just made friends with all the guys on the ship instead? We can all just be friends and ride this ship together.
I don't think these people are gonna be our friends. Friend.
Okay, so I understand.
I want to be your friend.
Huh?
Who said that? Who said that?
You hear the voice of a small girl, standing about like 7 feet away from you, that somehow none of you noticed was there before.
Verlaine gets scared and yells, I surrender! I mean, what?
Angry.
Yeah, the English-uality.
Murder.
Where the fuck did you come from?
What's your language?
From above common? What's yours?
Oh. Just face bombs using mage hand.
Okay. So your hair just floofs, and there's a small dent in your forehead now.
Oh, can they not see Mage Hand?
No, mage
No,
hand is invisible.
invisible in this. I think it is a spectral visible hand in 5e though.
It's basically baby telekinesis.
Yeah, so it's a spectral hand in 5e unless you are the trickster rogue sub-archetype. Then it's invisible and you can use it to actually pickpocket people.
Here it is actually always invisible by default.
Okay. That's a little less fun because I like the visual gags of just holding up a middle finger with.
To be honest, I don't really care. I like if you want it to be visible or invisible, like just go for it. I'm not that much of a rules lawyer about it.
Face palm.
All right. The girl in front of you kind of just looks at you and doesn't.
To be friend.
Are
you hungry?
A little bit.
I'm gonna do my best to like shove food with my like the shitty plants that I'm eating over to her because I can't cast Goodberry.
She kind of looks down at the half-rotten food. That doesn't look like good food.
Well, it's all they give us, little girl.
That's kind of mean. Why don't they give you better food?
Should I tell her, or should one of you?
I am not good with kids.
I raise my eyebrow.
My mouth full with plants.
Lizzie on the other side.
Okay, it's good. So he's a Hydra.
No.
He's trying to get the nail out of.
I feel he's,
he would be more successful if he was a
sage.
sage.
I'm going to spit a splinter at whoever called me Sadra.
Nice.
Oh.
I'm just gonna jingle my wrist so that the shackles kind of do that little iron ching ching ching.
Can I try another strength check, or I'm actually close enough to actually get
You're still working on it, like how Verlaine's still working on her lockpick.
If she's not smart enough to figure out that we're all chained up, then she's probably not going to be of any help.
Oh no, she knows you're chained up. She's just like, why are you down here?
Oh.
So she looks at you as like, I know that sometimes they chain up bad people, but you don't seem like bad people. Why are you chained up?
Looks at the angry chihuahua, looks at the drow, looks at the devil. Hmm.
You have a lot of people, did you?
Me is here because people don't like me. People see plant people and go yummy. But really, we just want friends.
Aw, that's sad. Here. The girl then walks over to one of the supply crates, and pushes it open, and then pulls out what appears to be a variety of different, like, preserved, like, food, like dried meats, like jerky, raisins, the equivalent of, like, dried out fruit, stuff like that. And she's kind of, like, bunches it all up and then walks over to me and hands some of it to you. Here,
Why
this
isn't she
food's much
chained,
better.
by the way?
As far as you can know, you guys are the only ones chained on this ship. There's no one else here with you.
Me thanks you, friend. Nah, I just started fucking chilling.
Nom 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 nom.
Vacuum noises.
Well, don't suppose you know where the key is to these shackles?
I think the captain has it.
Of course.
Makes sense.
Well, what did you expect? Them to be in a chest we can loot later, like a game or something?
No,
Is
but
it too
maybe
much
a
to
stupid
hope?
guard have it.
Right? Is it too much to hope that maybe this was an easy solution?
I mean,
Hey.
it would have been easier if someone gave me that fucking bone.
Get your own.
Hey,
Motherfuck-
little girl, could you
motherfucker.
get us another bone?
A bone?
Well, I'm trying to make the chihuahua here. Do we have chihuahuas in this world? Can I mock him by calling him a rat dog?
I'm gonna say no, they haven't mistreated
dog.
dogs that badly for chihuahuas
Okay.
to be born.
Okay, but
Oh my god.
okay, but there are pugs in Lord of the Rings, so.
Okay, this isn't Lord of the Rings. There are no pugs, there are no chihuahuas. There are only real dogs that haven't been bred into
Real
being
dog, that's
defective.
good.
Yeah, sorry, I don't
The
condone...
genetical abomination.
Yeah, the veil does not condone animal abuse. Read.
He says while he keeps igniting Toto and shit.
Well,
okay.
You see this
Oh,
little...
you know, mistreating Sadra.
Okay, Sadra don't count as animal. Well, I mean...
They're not animals.
Mm.
Nah, I got
him! Wait a minute.
I think most people would view animals as higher than Sadra. But... Anyway.
Sadra are like fucking. They're beings.
Well,
Sadra is a killing a washing machine in a house.
I think the dog man here might be able to make use of a bone, if you will.
I'm not a dog.
Sorry,
Okay,
friend.
let me see if I can find one.
While
Then
she's
trying
rummaging, I'm gonna
search.
turn to. It's not Albion Blake, is it? It's. No. Everyone's names are different here.
It's like I steal your shit or something like that.
I still. Well, I'm looking down here at the bottom, so we got Sylveon Storm, Zogler. I'm the only one that put my character's name.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'm like,
I don't know why it shows my name. I actually.
Yeah, I don't
Put on
want
the
to change on
fucking-
board.
which is fine. Is I gotta look back over here. Because that looks like an actual name. Silent Storm isn't an actual name, but Albion Blake looks like an actual name. I'm just gonna turn to
That's
like,
the name.
sorry then, what are you? I assume he looks like his picture and he's got little dog ears.
Yeah.
I think that's a human with a mask, though.
Oh shit,
that
you're
not-
right. There's little
Yeah,
human ears there. Never mind. I retract the question.
No, it's not actually a mask. It's part of his face.
Oh, so he's got two ears?
Yes.
Two sets of ears?
No.
I've often wondered that when anime draw have cat girls with human ears and then cat ears on top. It's like, wait a minute.
That's
Yeah.
not surround.
Yeah,
That's called surround sound, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
While the little girl is like searching for a bone,
Mhm.
me asks her name.
All right. Oh, my name's Emily. It's a pleasure to meet you. She reaches out her hand and then realizes that you can't shake back and is like, kind of awkwardly lowers her hand. Well,
It's
anyway,
okay.
here's a bone, and she indeed finds a bone. A proper full-length leg bone, like something you would give to a pet dog.
Of course, he gives it to the Chihuahua fucks person. That's racist, bro.
She walks over and hands me the bone, or tries to.
Because I'm like thinking if I take the bone, but I'm like, I don't know if I would give it to you guys. I don't know what I would do with it because I'm not picking myself out.
Just give it to me, you dark bone.
Yeah.
Thank you, but give it to the nice-looking dog man over there.
I'm not a dog.
Okay.
Canon
She
now,
kind of
you're a dog.
hesitantly then gives the bone to Ice Still. Ice Still, the bone looks like it's probably like the leg bone of like a sheep or a ram or something like that. It's fairly large and bulbous
Are
on
my
both
hands
ends.
tied behind my back or
And
in
not
front?
Yeah,
of me?
coined.
behind you.
Can I try to contort myself to like put my hands in front of my body, like pass them below me, and so they are in front of me right now, like contort my body?
So you're not
for
tearing your
my-
rotary cuff?
Yes.
I'm gonna say no, because you're very thoroughly like chained up. You weren't just like haphazardly like thrown down here.
Could I? I'm sorry. When you're done.
Oh, go for it.
I
William.
still have
You're
freedom of.
free.
I'm shackled like at the wrist level, so I have full movement of my fingers.
Yes.
So
Okay, I'm going to cast acid splash on the bone and I'm going to try to
Wait,
force
wait.
it on. What?
seeing that he's about to cast a cantrip, I'm like, wait. I'm really strong. Before you start spewing acid on the wood that's keeping the water between us and it, how about you just hand that to me and I could try breaking it in half so you can get some splinters?
Acid is not strong enough to eat through wood or metal.
Okay, well, never mind then.
I'm
So,
going to try to melt
I
around
retract the statement. He has an intelligence of 8. I'm trying to play him. He's charming, but not too bright.
using the acid and rubbing the bone that is going to be softer by it against the wood. I'm going to try to shape it into a lockpick.
Okay.
Or two or three parts into different pieces for lockpicking to have like tools instead of having just like one splinter, having actually like a tool for rotation, a tool for like improvising some tools by rubbing and using the bone.
All right. So you, I'm gonna say since you're chained up, go ahead and make a concentration check to try to cast a cantrip while you are restricted in your movement.
What will be the modifier?
Your caster level plus your casting attribute modifier.
My caster level will be equal to my level plus my stat, that is intelligence. That will be a +5.
All right.
And that's
So you are able to cast acid splash and you spray acid onto the bone. Emily kind of like recoils a little bit and says, "Ew, that's
Okay,
gross."
robot man. You roboted out. I didn't understand anything.
Did I?
No, I heard you clear.
No, you did
Oh.
not.
You know the
Maybe
rules.
it was on your
and
side.
so
Maybe it was on
do
your side.
Emily, so who are the guys on the boat? Like, the captain? Well, they have names. Who are these people?
Oh, the captain keeps saying his name is Tusker Roy. He keeps saying he's the greatest captain of the Arcadian seas. I don't really know. I don't know many captains.
Oscar Roy, I'm gonna remember that one. That'll be my next name.
I remember that too. He wants to be the best captain. I'm the best captain.
Oh,
I'll
You are
robotize
the best
if you say
cellmate
so.
right now.
It's Tusker Roy.
Mm-hmm.
Tuskeroy.
Now go ahead and post it in chat.
Tuskerroy.
Mm-hmm.
Quotations, quotation, the greatest captain. Oh,
So,
Roy
little
with a
Emily,
V.
what does a little girl like you do here on this ship?
Well, I'm traveling with my mom.
And where's your mom right now?
Probably above deck.
Where are you heading to?
Well, she told me that we're heading to Vinrend. I don't really like that place, though. I heard it's very sandy.
And it's very fucking
So,
far
I've
away
heard.
from home.
Taking notes, don't mind me.
Emily kind of like leans forward and
Same.
gives you like a little squinting look in the dim light of the underdeck. She
on
kind
me?
of
Oh,
she
no.
starts to reach out and towards your neck, towards one of your pulsing veins, and she points at it and says, "What exactly is that? Does it hurt?"
No. It's part of me, of my body. It doesn't hurt. Looks bad, but it doesn't hurt. It's the way I am. Does it scare you?
Not really. It looks like it hurts, though.
No, it doesn't.
Well, if you say so.
So why did you come down here, little Emily?
Well, it's really wet up on the top deck, and, well, no one really wants to talk to me.
Don't mind talking with you. You seem nice.
Thanks. You seem nice, too. What's your name?
I'm Arcus Roberts.
Well, nice to meet you, Arcus.
What was her name again? Let me write that
Emily.
down.
Emily.
Emily. Little girl is...
After, as you are conversing, you hear, the voice of a rather, angry older woman as a new face appears in lower deck.
As soon as I hear someone getting under here, I'm going to use cover all what I'm doing, and I'm going to pretend to be asleep.
Alright, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
That's his main attribute, I think. His main skill.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. Alright. So you quickly hide the bone that you are fashioning into a lockpick. As this, like, older woman appears to be, like, mid 30s or so, human-looking, sword at her waist, wearing light armor and overcoat, immediately comes down and grabs Emily by the shoulders and pulls her about 2 feet away from you guys. I told you not to talk to them. But, Mom, they seem nice. If they're imprisoned, then they're here for a reason. People can be deceitful. She kind of, like, gives all of you the stink eye and looks each of you over carefully. She pauses for a brief moment when she looks at me and at Alma, but as her eyes pass over you, Isteel, she does not seem to take any special notice of you. So, as far as you can tell, your escape attempt has not been noticed.
To be
Come
fair,
with me.
ma'am. Oh, thought you were done.
Oh no, go for it.
To be fair, ma'am, I'd belong down here. Absolutely honest. But the plant man, he actually didn't do anything wrong, and I don't have no idea about the rest of these three.
I was
But your
simply
daughter
trying
seems
to
very nice. You've done a fantastic job raising her.
Go ahead
done.
and make a charisma check.
Hey, that's a 20 plus 3.
Or I guess,
Oh, yeah.
do you happen to have diplomacy by any chance?
You know what? Let me check.
I
don't-
imagine you don't, because it's not a
No.
skill. So yeah,
Nope.
let's make a straight charisma check.
I do.
7. He's sincere, but he's still a pirate.
So you say that, and she kind of looks you over and raises an eyebrow. I see. Anyway, Emily, let's go. And she takes...
I want to ask her something before she leaves.
Okay, as she starts to walk away, go ahead and say what you want to say.
Hey, lady. Your daughter mentioned you were going to Vinirend. How did you manage to book passage? I was trying to book passage to go to Merethis or Ekora, but I couldn't find any way. So that's why I ended up here. I tried to stow away.
She kind of... go ahead and make a diplomacy check.
Oh, nice.
That's very decent.
So she looks over to you a little bit, and she, like, this kind of peculiar look passes over her face. Like, she doesn't really believe you, but she also finds it very strange that, like, you would just be, like, open and discuss something like that. So she pauses briefly and kind of putting herself between Emily and you. She says, I know people. These are dangerous times. You should be more careful. Hopefully, wherever you're being sent to, they'll give you a fair trial. If you really have done nothing wrong.
Yeah, maybe you should be more careful.
Alright.
Hey, there's no
Bye,
reason for that.
Emily. We'll see you later.
As you spit... Okay. Hold on. Let me pull up the... characters...
I spit to people then.
Hold on, I need to check
I
her.
spit specifically in French, by the way. I don't know if that sounds any different. I guess there's like a horn before it or something. I don't know.
Two.
Okay, yeah. So as you spit at her, the woman will step forward and brandish her sword, which is a very nice looking scimitar, possibly a scimitar made of like some exotic material. And as she runs forward and kind of like pushes Emily off to the side a little bit, she like stops for a moment and looks at the spit that missed her landing on the ground. Sees that it's just spit and not some sort of whatever she was expecting. And she kind of like hovers the sword about an inch away from your neck.
Oh, look
Don't
at
try
the
something like
lady.
that again.
Who is the bad guy? The one chained up or the one threatening an unarmed person? You have very, very odd morals for someone brandishing a weapon like that.
She eventually steps back and places her weapon back in the sheath. Let's go, Emily. And she starts to take her upstairs. Emily kind of like turns back and like waves at you before they both disappear from sight.
See you later.
You hear a distant voice call off, bye, before it gets drowned out by the noise of the storm.
One friend acquired.
Friend,
One friend.
I liked her. She was nice. She had a fancy sword that looked mighty expensive.
Yeah.
Go ahead
I
and
don't care
make...
about that sword until I own it.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a what?
I'm gonna steal that fucking sword from you. You said it looked nice.
I was gonna say,
I'm going to
go
open-
ahead
I'm
and
going to
make a spellcraft check if you have spellcraft by any chance.
Me?
I don't.
Yeah.
Let me
I can
check.
make untrained.
I think
That's
the
weird.
only people who could do this would be either me or Arcus. I
Yeah,
believe.
I have
Uh,
spellcraft.
Plus one.
I do.
Where was this last time?
Nice.
I got a 20.
So we know
Although,
who the
you know,
weapon aficionado
that
of
doesn't
the
mean
group is.
it can. You know, even with a 20, it might not be enough. But yeah.
That's fine, but where was the
Good.
natural 19 when I needed to charm the mom?
You should have used your daddy
You do
voice.
exclamation mark roll?
Slash
Slash roll.
One
Or
D20
you can just do
plus your-
/R. Or use the
Yeah,
dice roller on the left.
So if you go to the left, you'll see the D20 icon, and then scroll down to Advanced Dice Roller. That'll bring up like roll 1, the type of dice, which is a D20, and then add your modifiers. That's what I do.
Okay.
But
It
yeah,
does
you
make
could
some
just.
things easier.
I like it. It's a nice visual thing for me because I'm a monkey.
It's
That's
very
it.
nice for skill checks, especially. But anyway, so
Yeah.
me, unfortunately, your roll's too low. When you see the sword, it's just like, ooh, this sword looks fancy. Arcus, you're actually able to recognize the different glyphs and runes etched into the blade. That you can recognize that blade was a magic weapon of some type, but you do not know anything more.
I'm gonna
And the
keep
rest
that
of
to
you,
myself.
not being magically inclined, don't have the ability to actually discover what this is. Unless you have Detect Magic as a cantrip, which I don't think any of you do.
I do detect magic, but I wasn't gonna cast it then.
That's okay.
I do have detect magic.
Oh, you do have Detect Magic. What was your roll?
I'm a
Oh,
bard,
9.
but
Yeah,
I
no.
also have spellcraft. Why did you think I don't have that?
I forgot I thought you don't get Bard till later, but yeah, okay. Your roll is too low. You do not know what
Your mom is
the
too
blade
low.
was.
Hey!
You know,
God.
I'm not gonna be that guy.
That doesn't even make sense.
Fuck you.
Once
Okay.
they're out of earshot, I'm gonna turn over, to the rest of the party. While we're all lined up like this, and just like, that sword was magic. She must be someone important.
Yeah,
Or
there's a
someone
point
trying
there.
to get away from something.
By the way, magic weapons aren't easy to come by. Not for common folk.
Well, she's going to Vinrent. That place is full with magic, so
Maybe she's going home?
yeah. Or maybe has someone there that can help her hide from somewhere. I don't
assume
know.
we're all. Oh,
She said that she knows people, so your deduction is probably right. She's certainly someone important.
Hey, Dog Fox Man, did you ever finish picking your lock?
real quick, in my mind's eye, I imagine we're lined up exactly like this to the wall. So it's Sylveon. To Sylveon's right, it's Alma. To Alma's right, it's Astil. To Astil's right, it's me.
Oh yeah, it's just a
sure.
mug shot, like a mug shot. We're all like shoulder
Yeah,
to shoulder.
they're a lineup. That's exactly how I imagine us.
All right.
And then
So
would you
there's
say
just
I
a
had
phantom
enough time to
PM.
rub the bone with the acid to actually
yeah,
shape
I'll
it
say
something
you
useful?
you've rubbed the bone enough to where you've got it into a sufficient. You've got it to a sufficient shape that can be used to pick the lock. And Sylveon, you, after a good amount of tweaking and picking, you actually successfully succeed in unshackling yourself.
Hon hon.
God freaking dang it.
Aggressive Hans.
With one final click, you manage to, like, the handcuffs around you, like, pop open and you're able to get your hands free.
I take out my left hand and I bump I Steel. Well, it looks like I'm still better at this than you.
I'm still.
That is a funny name.
Well, lady, you don't mind helping us up, too? You'll certainly need help, as our friend here. What was your name again? Arcus?
Yeah, you can call me Robert.
His name is me, if you're talking about me.
Well, I'm definitely letting that one sit there. I'm not unlocking that one. Strongman, you will help me. And Verlaine will scoot over and sit next to Arcus, so even if someone comes back down, it looks like we are still chained up. And she's going to like try and covertly pick his lock.
I'm
Alright.
gonna let her.
Me,
Alright.
can give you
device.
fresh berry if you unlock me.
Go ahead and
We
make a
like these
perception
people very.
check. Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check, everyone who has the ability to.
Okay.
I assume that's most of us.
Perception.
Yeah. I don't know. None of you are blind, so yeah, should be able to do it.
I am busy trying to pick this fucking lock. Talking about it, here is my disable device.
That's not bad.
Let's
Nice.
say
Another
23.
natural 19. Let's go.
Also, Vilos, if it helps, I have dark
by the
vision.
way, I
I
rolled-
don't know if it helps.
No. That's okay.
Okay.
So actually all of you succeed this. You notice that as Verlaine goes and starts picking the next person's lock, you look over at the empty handcuffs that used to be attached to Verlaine, and there's a small, like, pulsating glow coming from, like, the back side of them that most of you can't see, except for Iceseal, who is able to see that the glow seems to be from a small ruin, which is kind of like 3 lines at a slight angle with, like, another line going through it. And it's, like, flashing.
That we opened them. Fuck's sakes.
No. Uh-oh.
While I'm picking my lock, can I actually see that?
Yes, you are able to clearly see it. To everyone else, they just see, like, the faint flashing. And they don't really... It's not more of a pulsating glow than, like, a bright flash.
Since I can disable magic locks and things, can I avoid triggering that when I see the other lock using that?
If you have the ability to disable magic lock, sure.
Yes. Yes, I do have. It's a class skill for rogue.
Nice.
Looking over at the pulsating cuff, I'm like, I don't think shackles naturally do that.
What? What the? Hold still. I cannot pick your fucking lock.
I think they're about to know that we escaped.
Yeah.
No,
Stop talking on.
You also start to hear footsteps coming down
Oh no.
the set of stairs. And
Do
you
I
see...
unlock him with a 23, by the way?
Are you trying to unlock
right,
me?
you're almost... You feel like you're about...
When I see the glow, I'm going to stop him. And I'm going to use
outside the room. Fuck you.
All
I
right.
can use my feet to kick off your face. Like, get away, get away, get away.
So you feel like you're just about to get the lock unpicked. When you see a person walk down to the lower deck. Now who's here? You think you can just pick up your locks and get off my ship? You think I'm that green? Rah, rah. Green.
Yes, I am green. Kind of you to notice.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be racist at all. Wait, why am I apologizing to a prisoner? Forgetting context. Stay on track. Right. You think you could just get out of my grasp so easily? I'm Tuscarvoy, the greatest captain of the Arcadian Oceans, the captain of the Storm Raider. You think you could get away? And he slips on the, uneaten rotten carrot that was on the ground, and kind of, like, almost falls face first, but manages to catch himself as he stumbles a bit. Anyway, you get back in those handcuffs right now. And you, stop that, whatever you're doing. Oh, so why'd you do the floor? You left a mess. What is that? Acid?
Is there a rope? Are there ropes near his feet, or maybe hanging above him on the railing?
I'll say there's maybe like a rope somewhere, like in this immediate vicinity, but not near you.
That's the funny thing about the acid. It disappears after a minute, so it wouldn't have been any trace of it.
Yeah, but you rubbed acid on the bone while it was on the wood floor. It would leave like a mark, even if it doesn't actually eat through the. Even if it doesn't actually like eat through the wood, it'd still leave a mark.
Can I? Well, you already called that you saw that while I was struggling with the French guy trying to unlock me.
The French guy.
I was going to ask you if I could make a Sleight of Hand check to try to cover the burning marks.
I'm not even trying to unlock you. I'm unlocking the big guy because he's the most useful.
Okay, you're unlocking the big guy. Then I have totally the chance to actually try to cover the burning marks. And the tools. So can I at least try that when I see?
Sure, go ahead.
I still think she could take this captain. He seems incompetent. Then take the keys and free us all.
It's kind of deceiving.
Whoever called himself the greatest,
I'd be pretty afraid of his parrot.
An inferiority complex.
I love his
if
parrot.
If you are the greatest, you don't have to call yourself the greatest.
I want his parrot. We're gonna take that.
That looks like a good friend for me.
He could make a nest in your head. You're a tree. It works.
That's probably racist.
Okay, so
Yeah, it kind of is if you think about it.
Oh, I said that over the table, just goofing off.
Okay.
But
did the Lizardnix roll for the Slay of
I was-
Hands?
Yeah, he did.
I did
Okay,
roll.
so Lizardnix, he kind of looks over to you and he's like, and what is that? And then he looks back to everyone else and sort of ignores you. Now get back of those handcuffs right now, boy! Or girl, what do you identify as? I don't care. You're all drow to me. Subtle racism.
I'm going to turn around and I'm going to shake the shackles that are still on. Like, hello.
What? Oh yeah, good job for being a good prisoner not trying to escape. Even though you're Kitsune, so I just assume you're trying to escape. Racial profiling? Shut up. Alright, now get back of those handcuffs right now, he points over to Verlaine. And right as he says that, you hear this awful screechy noise from outside the ship. I will not replicate for the sake of everybody's ears. And then you hear this kind of thud on the wall adjacent to Cater and me and Arcus. You hear this kind of thud, and you see this small metal spike drive itself through the planks of the wood and kind of like hover about like 2 or 3 feet away from like Me's face.
Oh,
What
dear.
in tarnation? Under attack! Under attack! Well, that could have been anything. It's a bit premature. You hear the voice of somebody, what sounds like falling off of the ship.
During the commotion,
You hear a Will
Verlaine-
scream.
During the commotion, Verlaine is going to spring up and do like a banshee screech as darkness pours out of her mouth as she casts darkness, and the entire room goes black.
All right.
I have dark vision based.
This
Alright.
is on that you cannot see. This is magical darkness. It's
Oh,
not even dark vision works.
It's not
Regular
normal
darkness is countered by dark vision, I believe.
Oh fuck. Well, after the room goes
also-
dark, she quickly yells, "Big guy, break free!"
All right, so you scream, and the whole cabin becomes filled with darkness.
What tarnation?
Jinx, go it now. He'll owe you a soda. Jinx. It's a tie. So
I
as
don't
this
think
is,
this guy. I don't
Mhm.
think this guy has dark vision. So can I walk behind him and just knock him out somehow?
You're still inside a cell. We're shackled inside a
We
cell.
are
Or there's...
not inside of a cell. We are shackled to the post, to the mast,
Mhm.
Yeah, to the wall,
which means now I am entirely free.
the hull.
Oh,
So
okay.
Yeah.
in the darkness,
There's
I
not
would
like an
to knock
actual
this guy out.
cage you're surrounded in. You're basically just
I thought we
connected
were
to
in
chains.
a cage and also chained
No.
to the wall.
Ugh. God dang it, what'd you do that for? Bloody hell. Wrong way. Yeah, I get it. I just, And you kind of like hear the sounds, or for the people who are kind of you see Tusker Boy stumbling around in the dark until he makes it to the staircase and starts walking up. He hits his head on one of the like top boards as he starts to come up, and the bird makes like the comment, "Ha, idiot! Can't even see!" Ha ha ha! And then as he finally gets to the top of it, the bird gets its head bonked on one of the paths. Ow! Son of a bitch! And then you can't hear them as they leave out of the room, and you start to hear the sounds of metal clanging above deck.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Since I'm in magical darkness and I can't actually see in darkness, I'm going to cast dancing lights next to me.
All
And
right.
I'm going to use the light to try to keep up.
When you say next to me, do you mean me or you?
Oh, that's never gonna get old.
No, it begins.
Welcome the joke for the whole campaign, baby.
Next to
Next
me.
to
meme.
myself. Fuck you.
Next. I'm tapping down to make memes after.
Oh no. Anyway.
Can
So
I-
yeah, Istil
up next?
and Verlaine. So Istil, you're able to get free with your hands, behind you. You're the darkness doesn't
for
really
con-
affect you, and you're able to disable the handcuffs and get yourself free. Verlaine, you're
Okay.
also able to get Arcus free.
On a side note, Lizzie, your cantrip gets drowned out by the darkness because that's not how that works. Your spell needs to be a higher level than darkness to affect darkness. Darkness is a level 2 spell. So your
Oh,
light
it's
gets
a
snuffed
level
out
2,
immediately.
or you mean you have to surpass the caster level or the spell level?
The spell level.
Fuck. Okay, do I get
Well,
a
I
penalty
can
to try to
see just
lockpick
fine.
then?
Alright, so after getting Arcus out, grab something heavy. They're probably going to come down here.
Hey, lady, if you get me out, I can help. I can fight without a weapon.
I can't see in the dark.
Oh, merde.
I guess you can see
No.
through it's magical darkness, so her eyes wouldn't be visible, glowing.
Yeah.
My
I'm
eyes,
gonna
I mean.
quickly get out the nay.
All right, go ahead and roll disable device.
While he's doing that, I'm going to feel for something heavy because I can't see in the dark.
All
If
right.
you pick me
All
up
the
by the
deck,
neck, I'm kicking
it's
your
all the
face.
lower deck covered in darkness, or there are spots of light, or it's an area.
It's not
that
the
I can-
entire lower deck. There's just everywhere around you. As you walk farther away, you start to come out of the
Yeah.
darkness again.
Yeah, I'm going to grab the bone, get out of the darkness, and I'm going to try to makeshift a dagger out of the bone.
Am I freed?
Try to
Yes.
free-
After
Okay.
after a few moments, you are freed.
I look
the-
around for weapons.
All right.
After,
Me still needs help.
Free the plant man.
I was
after
expecting to
freeing,
see if this French idiot didn't make everything dark.
shut up. You have eyes. Just see better for it.
Says the
Perfect.
drow with the 120-foot dark vision.
Yeah,
I
get
don't
on my
know.
level, cope and see. I'm gonna go get me out. And by that I mean myself. I'm gonna leave. JK.
Oh god.
No, I'm gonna go
Got
get.
him.
I'm gonna go get the salad out. And while
Right.
doing that, since I'm using a bone to pick all these locks, I'm just gonna whisper to myself, "Fuck vegetarians."
Well,
Me
while
just
he's
guess.
doing that, I'm gonna kneel next to me. I assume I can hear him.
Yes.
He's like, look, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but right now our survival is gonna count on us working together. I'm willing to put everything that we've done to each other in the past aside and entrust my life to you. Will you do the same?
I've
The
done nothing to
enemies-
any one of you.
The enemies of me are me's friends.
Wait, that is not how that
Wait,
works.
I mean, the enemies,
Not how that
Wait,
saying
no.
goes.
the enemies that meet. Look, I'm not good at words. You know what I'm trying to say.
All right, I take it that we're friends now. Let's go.
All right.
Friends
And then
is
he
a
walks
strong
straight into the
word.
wall.
Do I see for anything we can use as weapons?
You
have
do
dark
see what appears to be a weapons locker. It's chained up, unfortunately. But there is
Chained
like
up.
so there's sort of like what kind of looks like a wardrobe, except it's a bunch of hanging weapons on racks, and it's like there's a small like fence, like great fence that's has a lock on it that's like holding it closed, and it's jangling around a little
it has
bit.
a lock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
Oh,
call
shit.
out that.
Oh,
I
never
don't
mind.
even
It
know
still
his
have a
name,
lock.
So I call him out to come and try to I steal.
Yeah, I did try, but I got a 16, so that's probably not enough on the first try that I made.
Depends. What's the DC?
Are you gonna do the Raz?
Shut up! Don't tell him my secrets. He forgot I'm a bard. I could have done. Oh my god, you're an asshole. I could have done the thing because yes, I have that. Of course, I have that. It's the best spell in the game.
So
It's a
does that
really good
succeed?
fucking
The
spell.
16?
So for context, Mouse. So he seems to be working on it, but he seems to be struggling a little bit with it. Mouse, as you feel around, stumble around a bit, you do eventually walk out of the radius of the magical darkness.
Oh, thank goodness. That was getting mighty annoying. He's just full Texan now. I'm just gonna go with it.
All right. And so as you all are free, after about, I'll say 20 seconds or so, you get the chain to the weapons locker unlocked, and you open it up. There is a total of 3 scimitars, 3 rapiers, 2 great swords, a spear, another weapon that seems to also be like a slightly shorter spear designed to be a harpoon, possibly for like catching whales and whatnot. There's also a total of where's my notes on this? A total of 9 small daggers of different like designs. A couple of them seem to be quite nice, while others are actually like almost rusted with how decayed they are. There's no. Oh, also you find. Where is it? Okay, yeah. You find what appears to be these like 6 flasks that seem to be like filled with some sort of green liquid, and wait, what? No, Estus flask.
Yeah, just made
it. Sorry, it took me a moment to register what you're saying. This flasks all have labels that say Alchemist Fire, very dangerous, do not open.
Nice. I'll take one as well.
Can one of these be a falchion?
Can one of them be a falchion? I mentioned that there's 2 great swords.
I'm not proficient with those.
Why are you not proficient with great swords?
I don't.
What?
Because I'm an orc. I get great axes, not great swords.
But as a blood rager, you should have proficiency with all martial weapons.
Let me check.
Yes.
So I know this never came up. I've only had to worry about a bow. Okay, well then never mind. I'll take the greatsword.
I'll take a scimitar, 2 daggers, and 1 alchemist fire. I'm gonna type them down to my stuff.
All right.
I'm going to take the nicest looking daggers.
All right.
I would like to take 2 rapiers.
Okay.
All right.
Yep, I'll take a great sword.
A great sword. Very cool.
And
all right.
I'm just now seeing the armor and weapon proficiency. Gotcha.
Alchemist.
Sorry, it's my first Blood Rager and my second Pathfinder character. Got me some slack.
Nah, you're perfectly fine.
So there was.
All right.
Scimitars, rapiers, daggers, a spear, and a harpoon.
A spear, a harpoon, and greatsword, and daggers.
If Chris was here, he will get the harpoon.
Probably. Where?
I don't know how Pathfinder weapons work. I have no fucking strength but dexterity, so what would I grab?
A rapier?
You grab anything that's not a melee weapon because you deal shit for damage.
Yeah, you would need finesse and you'd need a bunch of feats to do any damage with melee weapons.
Okay,
from what I understand, you can get daggers just to have a melee option. I mean, I think for a summoner the Eidolon does most of the damage, right? So just take like, I don't know, dagger just to be safe, I guess.
Yeah, just have it as a utility tool. Need to cut something?
Yes.
Need to shank someone in an emergency situation?
Oh, I'm taking a harpoon, dude, for the for the utility.
You know what? You can yeet that. You could use your dexterity to yeet it.
Give me a harpoon and a dagger.
And then reel them in. All right.
Okay.
Moving on. I can't see in the dark.
You're out of the dark.
All right.
That sounds like a whole bunch of not my problem, bitch.
All right. As you guys are all now equipped with weapons and you hear the fighting overhead, what do you do?
I'm gonna rush up there.
All right. Do the rest of you follow him?
Everyone is roboting. I'm sorry. Let me.
Oh, are people roboting?
I'm going to follow, but I'm going to use stealth to not warn off anyone when I poke my head out.
I'm gonna run immediately after him. I want to get to the lifeboat first.
I'm gonna take a little bit to summon my Eidolon.
All right. you start to summon your Eidolon.
Do
And
we see
your
him do
Eidolon
something?
appears in front of you.
Oh, I guess
me.
I'll jump back. Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh, it
You
still
could
says
have
he
done
has
that
1
the entire
HP.
time.
Oh, we'll fix that later.
Yeah.
There are two of them now.
Alright,
You're lucky. You're adorable.
so let's put you all whoop, on the map.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
And hold on, let's put Mi's Eidolon on here.
Why is my token cost?
Hey,
Oh.
guys, I unfortunately have to take a
that's-
really important phone call, so I'm just gonna bounce for like just a few here.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay. Alright, so as you guys start
Silas,
to
did I never give you a token?
An Iranian paladin.
that's the token that's what happens when I drag your thing from your character sheet and place it.
Yeah, because I can't put a token in. Like you have to do it. I can only put like the avatar and like the cover art.
No, you can
It's weird.
put your token as the cover art and it'll appear as that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Because you're
just-
doing all the
because-
commands properly. Yeah. You would just need to
Yeah, I
change
got
it to
A
token
better
for cover art.
token. I doesn't have that stupid shadow Arcus in the back. So we'll use this
Let
one.
me actually double check. PC, not that one. That's the
27.
pets thing. Wait, hold on. I have this. That's too big.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Where lane
boat.
edit? Oh yeah, it wasn't set to work for whatever reason.
Hey, why does Arcus token have clothes? I mean, what?
Because, I mean, what?
You select a token.
Because he's going to be wearing clothes
Save
most of the time. He's
changes.
just half naked right now.
Okay. All right.
Nope.
This should work now.
Nice.
There we go.
Thank you.
Big swinging half orc dick. Let's go.
Why is there two?
Yeah.
What?
Because this, so you see that it's got that stupid phantom Arcus behind him because that's the only picture I found at the time. But I found this one, which is better and doesn't have that stupid thing. That's why. It's just a better token. I thought I gave you this one, but it's fine. I just dragged it over from my character sheet.
I don't know. That was the one that we had since.
It
Forever.
was, but
All
I
right.
found this
So
one and it's
let's
better.
say, I'm gonna say me and his
I-
Eidolon are
I
slightly
moved my
delayed
chair
as
here
they're not
because
here.
what? It's not.
GM layer. There we go. There. In front of the entrance. Yeah, it's not lined up. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, it's an issue. No, there's lines on the map. I hate that.
Yeah.
Nice.
There are
It's
lines
good
on the
for when
map
you're
and
print-
lines on the boat, and they don't line up with each other.
It's,
I recognize
yeah.
this map. I
up,
tried.
up,
this
Yeah,
with
Good.
the-
we actually tried to fix this a while ago, and it didn't work. But yeah.
It's,
Anyway, so
Initiative.
roll for it, and also everyone who doesn't know, let's go ahead and make sure this is set up properly.
Describe the scene for me.
So as you come up, you see these abhorrent, almost like fishmen-looking people with tridents and other like more crude weapons crawling up the side and fighting with the sailors. You see Emily and her mother kind of like huddled off into the corner behind a few supply crates. The sailors, desperately trying to fight off. Tusker of Roy is trying to coordinate the defense. And you also see a few other individuals. One of them appears to be a mage, and the other is a man in full plate armor. So yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You
But,
see some sprays of
Australia.
blood in different like areas of the ship. Evidently, there's already been some fighting. Some of the sailors are fairly injured and seem to be losing. But anyway, I'll go ahead and add all of you guys to the initiative order. Whoop. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Shit initiative. Why can't
Yeah.
I roll like Ruby?
Actually, I'll do it like this.
Ruby is cringe. Kill yourself. Wait, what?
What?
Ow.
I thought you liked her.
What the
I'm leaving.
frick? That's so mean.
joking. Ruby is a level 10 character. Of course she has high initiative. She has like 30 initiative. She has like 62 fucking perception. Like, bro. Imagine being a DM. I'm gonna make traps that have DC 18. Oh look, my player has a plus 21 to perception. What the fuck do I do?
Hey, that's
made my
called
dozen
that's called
shit.
realism, and I don't think that's a problem.
Oh look, I made my dungeon shit. Fuck, what to do?
It's carnage time.
Oh my god, please
Oh,
stop.
yeah, baby. Oh, I get blue cheese feelings from this stuff.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Main memes, fuck off.
Where's...
Fish folk.
Folkfish.
Well, if Kevin was here, he would have.
Alright.
His appetite would have increased seeing this fish folk.
Oh, you can totally cook all of those.
Verlaine should be higher than him.
Fresh fish.
I mean, Kevin is afraid of water, so you would presumably not like fish.
But cats love fish. What do you mean? And so do
Yeah,
raccoons.
okay, but do you know the gift of the raccoon putting cotton candy in the water, and then it disappears? Like, yeah, that's
yeah,
character
I've seen that
character. It
before.
happens. Yeah, that's the reason my character doesn't like water.
All right.
It happened to him.
So, Ice Steel, you go first.
By a little bit. Okay, so seeing that these guys probably don't need a ship and we do kind of need a ship, I'm going to use acid splash on this fucker over here.
All right.
My my base attack bonus is 2 because I'm a rogue. Yay! But I have plus.
Let me
Yes,
check
plus
my
5
macros.
dexterity. That's 7. 18 on his flat foot.
18 definitely hit. Well, it's not flat foot. Well, actually, no. I'll say yeah. They don't realize you've entered the battle, so there's flat foot, and it would hit regardless. Go and roll for damage.
Nice.
Nice. Ooh.
Oh,
All right, that is a solid 8 damage as you fling acid into the eyes of fish folk. It burns and it howls and screams in pain in this awful gurgling noise. It turns to you and kind of just goes, and then as it does that, several of the other fish folk turn and look towards you, and all in simultaneous order kind of just go.
I'm going to 5 foot step back.
All right. Okay, so Lena's turn. Lena, will move here. She'll move here, still taking a defensive posture in front of Emily.
I'm just going to make a peace sign with my hand to her while after shooting after the fish.
See, she looks at you, kind of like squints a little bit, but she also knows that in this moment, at least, you're on the same side.
what's up? She knows we're helping.
Yep, she knows you're helping.
Good. Protect the child.
Yeah. All right, and she will hold out her hand and draw a shape in the air and speak something in Draconic. And as she does, 4 bolts will fling out from her hands towards the exact same fish folk that you flung acid at. And they all will strike dead center in the creature's chest, which kind of just reels back a little bit, like, and with these weird kind of like gurgling sound, just manages to like barely stay up and like hold itself up with its trident. It seems really bad, but it's very close to death. All right.
Which one did she target?
This one.
This
Same.
one.
Ooh, I accidentally moved the thing.
I
Same
don't see.
one that
Okay,
this one over here.
Nice.
All right.
Aster Paladin.
The paladin will move over here and will say something that you're able over here. It'll say, "My lady, get behind me." And she will nod, and Paladin will move forward and take a full defensive action. That'll be end of its turn. Verlaine, it is your turn.
Where's the lifeboat?
As far as you can tell, there's only 2 lifeboats, and they're both like tied up, like against the sail here, both out of your reach.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. You're supposed to put those on the side so you can escape. You fuck. Angry French noises.
One of the sailors here yells back, "We're not gonna escape, we're gonna defend the boat with our lives! Yeah, we have the greatest captain on our side, Tusker Roy! There's no way some mere merfolk could beat us!"
We're going to fucking sing, are we?
High or low? I'm gonna roll for if I'm gonna stab the fish or the guy.
That's up to you.
Verlaine begrudgingly, like, just slowly walks over here with, like, raising her rapiers and is going to start cutting into the fishman.
Alright.
Where is space attack? Yeet. That is a critical hit. I will confirm that.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I think it's dead even without the critical.
That is a confirmed max damage crit, so that is 20 damage.
Oh yeah. So with 20
she
damage, you neatly sever the head of the merfolk and leave its body to fall off the edge.
Just lazily walks up and swipes her rapier across its throat, and the head just slowly rolls off to the back.
The person here kind of like takes a step back and is like, "Whoa, that was really cool."
Doesn't
Alright.
acknowledge him.
Mage's turn. What will Mage do? Mage will go Badoo and Badoo. Now you walk over here. Won't snap the right spot. Alright. Yeah. And he will draw symbols in the air and cause a monotony of colors to kind of like circle forth in a cone off the side of the deck. They need to make the saving throw. Yeah. Alright, a saving throw, and I think they both fail. So yeah. Both this merfolk and this merfolk, which you can barely even see as he's climbing up the deck, just kind of stop and go, and they just like stiffly fall backwards back into the ocean and disappear under the waves. Alright. Vroy, he kind of takes a step forward and like points his fingers to some of his men. "That's right, boys! Show them what you got! No one can stand the wrath of the crew of the Storm Raiders! Please, please win this! Please!" And he will pull out his bow and he will take a shot at... he'll shoot at this guy over here.
Stealing our things but the left buried name.
That is actually this name of the ship that you are on.
Okay.
So
we need to take it
Torch
back.
Hollow Blood Rages.
And in the Torch Hollow Blood Rage. In the middle of all of this, he fires off an arrow which seems to go wild and go right over the merfolk's head, who kind of looks back towards the arrow and looks back towards Roy and goes...
Yeah, fuck the captain.
Alma, your turn.
Okay, talking is a free action, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll use telepathy and talk in Verlaine's mind. And tell her, "Nice one, lady." And next, can I do a knowledge... Yes? Sorry.
As you speak into Verlaine's mind, all you hear back is static and the national French anthem.
I will say to make a knowledge check, but I don't have knowledge nature
If
or
you try
something
it,
to
you will take
understand.
insanity points.
I don't think I don't even
No.
think it's
You're like,
worth
okay,
knowing.
she's humming some sort of song that doesn't exist in this world. Interesting. At least as far as you know.
Okay.
That's about it, yeah. Go ahead and decide what you're going to do.
Is this thing trying to climb up? Is it in front of the cannon here?
It's not
As
in
I
front
see
of one of the cannons, no.
Are you trying to
It's
bull
not.
rush or are you trying to activate the cannon?
I wanted to shoot a cannon and throw it over, but I don't need. Okay. I'll charge on this thing.
All right.
So whatever I roll, implement the charge, the +2.
All right, that is
So
a
it's
hit.
22,
10 points of
22
damage.
with my scimitar, with a hasty
Nice.
macro I made.
All right.
Okay.
So you come forward and you slice into the creature. Your sword goes through its hide fairly easily, but it seems to still be rather resilient because for the vermin that it is. It gurgles a little bit as like blood starts to spill out of one of its gills, but it still seems to be alive. All right, Arcus, you're up,
See
fam.
here. Yes. All right. So this one's taken care of. I guess the only one I can see is this guy. Or is he still climbing up?
He's mostly up to the top, but he's like slowly climbing up the ship. So like he's within range, but he's not quite to the top yet.
God, I'm gonna put a stop to that. And I can get over here and still smack him. I assume I'll stand here on the right, like right here at the edge, but it won't let me snap there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I can put you there. Boop. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
you can
I'm just
hold
gonna
Alt and click to make your character not snap to grid.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Cool.
E.
All right, so hold on. It is my Bab plus my. Let's see, right?
Plus strength.
Plus your strength.
So 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll be right back. I'm going to the restroom.
All right. Nice,
Oh,
that
one
is a
away
hit.
from a crit.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, you're using
Yeah.
a great sword.
Yeah.
It's gonna get cleaved. Clap.
It crits on a 19, so 2d6 plus strength. 13 damage.
Very nice.
Nice.
Not bad at all.
With 13 damage, you sever one of the arms of the merfolk as it falls backwards in the ocean,
Nice.
kind of like screaming before it goes underwater. Its arms still kind of like clinging on to like the side of the ship.
I am back now.
Nice.
Welcome back.
At the right moment.
So let's go ahead and add.
What did he roll for? He has to roll for initiative. Yeah, right.
Token layer. What was your initiative?
I don't think he rolled.
My initiative.
You have to roll.
was-
Do you?
Okay, wait. Oh yeah, and then I do the addition, right? Hang on.
No, you haven't rolled.
Yeah, I do this.
11.
11. All
You
right.
have really nice.
Nice.
Plus
Well,
7.
So that would have put you actually
Yeah,
before
I
Alma.
took
That's okay.
I took initiative.
Improved initiative.
Improved
Yes,
initiative for the +4, and then my dex is really high, so I have a 3 modifier for dex. So
Nice.
Yes. Nice.
All right. Oh me! You see these angry fishmen coming up the side with murderous intents. What do you do?
Sorry it took me so long, guys. I got lost.
All right. So
We're fighting these people here. These are the ones left. We killed the other three.
those are the ones left.
Mm-hmm.
The two here.
Well, I don't even think my Eidolon gets there. How do I do the move thing again?
The
with, like,
ruler.
the arrows. The ruler. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So like.
I think it's
yeah,
the fourth.
I
option, yeah.
cannot. I can't make that. Okay, so I'll move like there. Fuck sakes. Move like there, and then I'll just cast a shitty cantrip acid splash because I've got nothing else to do.
All right.
which is
The attack roll.
yeah, which is, and I use charisma as my thinger, so
I'm fucking invincible.
Nice. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
I am currently in a state of physical durability in which I cannot be harmed for seemingly indefinite periods of time.
And then he cut out.
I need to roll a D3, which is not an
Sorry.
easy 1 damage.
All right. You throw a little like spray of acid, which gets into the gill of
You could.
yes,
yeah.
Big Chungus.
You can roll a d6 and just 1 and 2 is 1, 3 and 4 is
Also,
3, and 5 and 6
if you
is
do
2,
not-
and 5 and 6.
The other thing too, I need to mention because I don't know if we mentioned this in session 0. You can double move if you don't want to take a hostile action. So you can have your idle
Oh
on
yeah,
move
right. You
further.
can sprint for your whole turn.
Mhm.
Yeah, I might as
Yeah.
well.
So, at first, the merfolk just seems kind of upset as it turns over and goes at getting acid in its gill, and then it looks up to see the more beefy version of me hovering over it, and its kind of gills and ears go flat as as it sees this thing in front of him. All right, so all the minions get to go. This guy moves here, he moves here, he moves here. Oh wait, hold on, no, they don't. They have worse initiative. They don't move yet. Okay, so you start to notice this. For the people who are in range, you start to see more merfolk crawling up the side of the ship.
Fuck. And I was thinking about it. No.
And one more over here.
Emily!
All right. This one will come up here. Square off against. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Square off against the sailor in front of him. He'll make an attack. That most definitely hits. And... Boop. Alright, for 4 points of damage. So he comes forward and basically slices into the sailor a little bit. The sailor's arm is bleeding. He, like, screams in pain. He's like, "Ah! My arm! Ah!" And the merfolk kind of, like, cackles to itself like it's happy. This other one will kind of, like, carefully climb up next to me. And it'll see me in front of him. And it's kind of just, like, slowly starts to, like, scoot away. As it does, he'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
Me smash.
Which is
Oh my god.
oh yeah, and I need to look at the Eidolon because the Eidolon Unchained. I forget how he has like a bunch of different rules for how he attacks. Or how
It
he does
depends on your
damage.
Eidolon type.
Yeah,
because it's
he
very
was
complicated.
biped. Oh yeah, so he attacks. I have this written somewhere, but I don't remember where.
Oh no, I
Oh,
forgot
it's
we're on a
attacks
ship.
this
Two
one.
claws, 1d4, strength 16,
So
Hmm.
which is
doesn't
There
get
are also
your-
subtypes to your Eidolon which add possible attacks. You probably didn't
where
do
did I
that, right?
write this?
Because you
I
can
wrote
take
this
like a
somewhere.
demonic Eidolon or like a verdant Eidolon or whatever the fuck. That adds and subtracts even more like substats from it. It's basically build your monster and it's stupid. This
Oh,
is
it's
way too much shit.
fantastic, is what it is.
I mean, yeah, I love it. It's cool, but oh my god, there's so much to read. I tried making one. I was like, nah, fuck this. I'm going back to being a stupid ass sorcerer. Thanks.
So I still just have to roll for hitting, right?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Roll 2 attacks for
So-
hitting.
His strength is 16, so that's a mod of +2,
So-
Plus
Three,
3.
three.
3,
And then plus your base attack bonus.
and then I have to roll.
Should
2.
be-
Okay, but then-
Alright.
Wow.
Your
5
base
and
attack
9.
bonus.
First one misses, second one with your base attacker bonus would hit. So go
Oh,
ahead
yeah. Okay.
and
Base attack bonus would be 2.
Alright. Go. Oh, actually no, it wouldn't hit. For some reason, I thought it would be 3. What type of hit dice is your idol on? Is it D10 or D?
Hit dice is D8.
Yeah, it would be 2 then. Okay, that actually misses then, unfortunately.
Wait, no, stop. I do
No,
not
no,
have
no.
D10
It's no,
hit
it's a
dice.
D-time hit die. Yeah.
Okay, that should hit then.
Okay.
Go and roll
His-
1d4 plus
his hit-
3.
He's a half
Nice.
bab. This guy's full.
All right. So the claws of me slices into this merfolk, and he gets really mad, but he seems to be rather tanky for being a vermin, so he keeps on trudging. He will move forward, though, and attack the sailor, and he will actually miss. Sailor barely somehow manages to dodge out of the way. All right. This one will climb up here, and then he will move here, and he will attack this sailor. That also misses. This one gets up here. This one actually takes longer to get up the ship, so it still can't attack yet. This one also takes longer. This one doesn't, though. This one can actually get up here and attempts to attack Lena. And it will miss as Lena manages to use her sword to deflect the trident-looking apparition, like weapon that this merfolk is using. All right. So now, whoop. Try to speed run past a lot of this as quickly as I can. He will focus here. He will move here. He will move over. Yeah, he'll also move there. Let's roll quick. So 1. That's a miss. Miss. Oh, actually hits. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Crit. Succeeds crit. And then miss. Okay. So, hold on. That's the one that actually got hit. Okay, his damage is pretty bad. So this guy, over here. So the one over here ends up actually getting a pretty bad hit from the sailors. But the rest of the sailors don't manage to actually do that much. Oh, wait, no. This guy also gets hit. The one that me slashed. But yeah. All right. Top turner now. Ice Steel, it's your turn.
Okay, since they're not going to be flat-footed, this is going to be more troublesome. Oh shit! Hmm. Let's see.
Oh, the stupid... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Just realized the whatchamacallit went away. Oh, let's fix that.
Hold my action until this. I'm going to move here and point this guy to flank with me, and I'm going to ready an action to attack this guy.
Okay.
Oh no, there's a storm brewing.
Lena's turn.
I am the
Storm that is approaching.
God damn.
Fantastic.
All right. So Lena will step forward to body block the merfolk from reaching Emily, and you will see a kind of bright like sparkling energy start to like shimmer down her blade. And she will go ahead. Yeah, she'll do +1. +1 is next. So all right, and she will attack the merfolk in front of her.
Ooh shit!
That will hit, definitely.
Plus 14. Holy shit! What level is she?
Your mom.
That's-
Level 5.
That damage is wrong.
Level 5.
Hold on, let me re-roll it. Alright. So that is 14 points of damage. And as part of spell combat, she can attack again.
Oh, a magus.
That misses. Oh wait, no. That actually still hits.
What?
No, it doesn't. It misses. Oh well. Alright, and that's the end of her turn. This boy. He will move this direction, 5-foot step this way, and your ready to action goes off because you are now considered flanking with him. Ice Steel. That
I
hits.
think that's 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. So let me actually roll 1, 4, plus 5, plus 3, 6.
Holy
Ah!
shit.
Ow.
What the fuck, my ears?
What
That
happened?
hurt. I don't know. Somebody's mic blew out.
I'm sorry, that's me. I have a button to mute my mic and I forgot that's broken, so whenever I manually mute myself, it just goes BAP!
Ah, I see.
So I have to mute myself.
Okay,
in
that
action.
sneak was underwhelming, but I did max damage with the dagger. So that's
Because I am crunching
13.
chips right now.
Ah, that's fair.
Crunching.
Food is good. It's Baja Blast chips from Lay's.
13 billows.
13.
Ooh.
Yeah, no. So with 13, you neatly stab this thing in what you presume it to be its kidney multiple times as it makes horrid squelching noises and eventually falls off the side of the ship. Actually, no, this one's actually on the deck, so it just crumples into a pile. The armored guard here, seeing that the target he was aiming for has been defeated, he kind of like looks up to you and gives you a nod, and then moves this way. And that is the end of his turn. Alright. Verlaine, your turn.
Can I move, like, over here? Or would that be on the way?
No,
I
you would
believe
you would
that
need to go up one
this
of the
is-
stairs, unless you wanted to climb
This is a
over this.
rise. Yeah. These are
Then
stairs.
I'm just gonna walk over here where the other one is. So Verlaine again just edge walks her ass very slowly over here. And
You can hold
however the
Alt
fuck
to
I'm-
line yourself wherever.
alright, good. She's going
Alright.
to do the same thing she did last round and try to hope to get for a crit. Please roll a natural 19. That is not, but it definitely hits.
Nice. 7
And
damage. You get a nice
that is
slash
my
into creature. And your turn? Alright. Mage's turn. What will Mage do? Mage will go ahead and use Scorching Ray. Let's see, he still can't fire into melee without taking penalties, so his attack would be, god dang it, why did I not write this down? Yeah. Alright. One of those misses, because haha, sucky. But he does manage to get one hit. And with that, 18 damage. Okay.
Ooh.
So with that, this guy becomes just a little burning husk over here. As he gets shot, one ray like flings past him, and the fishman turns around, and goes, and then the other one hits him right in the face, and his face becomes a burnt crater. All right. Vroy's turn. Vroy will 5-foot step here. And he... that's the wrong stat sheet. Here we go. Yeah, he will just try to thwack this thing. Best he can. That is a hit. For... That damage looks wrong for some reason, but that's what it says. Ooh, max damage. Heck yeah. And he shouts to all of his crew, "Don't give up, men! Keep fighting!" "They're cannon fodder. They're all gonna die." "Shut up! We got this. The crew of the Storm Raider will never fall to mere merfolk." As he says this, Mies Eidolon can see that Vroy is shaking, and not because the ship is rocking in the storm. Alright. And me, it is your turn.
Okay, I'll make a 5-foot step here. So
Mhm.
I'm flanking.
Nice.
And I don't remember what flanking does. I just remember doing it.
+2 to your attack rolls.
Sick. Yeah, also, since I'm level 3, I see that my Eidolon actually gets +1 strength, +1 dex, so I actually get into the 17 threshold.
Hmm.
So that means my modifier is still 3, actually,
Yeah.
then. So it doesn't really matter. Plus... So it's plus my modifier plus my base attack bonus, right? To hit?
Yes.
Okay, so 1d20 plus 5. Oh, it's supposed to be +2, but that hits, whatever.
That does still hit. Go and roll damage. Actually,
which is-
you don't really need to roll the damage, because your minimum damage would still kill him. So yeah. The claws of Bigger Me comes down, just slashes this thing open, and it falls forward and just collapses. Roy kind of looks at you and, like, with a little bit of fear, but then straightens up and like, well done, prisoner. And then kind of just, like, goes back and to focusing on, like, the enemies in front of him. This merfolk looks over to you and is just like, really upset, apparently. Those who could speak merfolk know he's saying, Jeffrey, no!
No! That's a Legacy of Fire reference. I know
The Jeffrey
that one.
joke will never go old.
Jeffrey! No! That
Jesse.
was so funny.
The fun part is that every
You
merfolk is
have to
called
get
Jeffrey.
femboys, Jesse. They're superior to women, Jesse.
And
Superior to women,
Hold on.
Jesse.
Hold on. Before
With,
you go into the meme hole, let Kato
Yeah.
take the rest of his turn.
and then for my actual character, I'm just gonna cast Enlarge on Arcus.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
That's going to go off until your next
They're
turn.
friends now. Nice.
Yeah,
Which is
he's not he's a pirate, not an asshole.
So Arcus becomes big and then crashes through the very weak
With-
ground.
Yeah.
It takes
Question:
one
Would
round.
this
It
question
takes
for
one
later?
round.
Would this stack with my already enlarged person at level 4?
No.
No.
Okay. I could become ginormous and just capsize the ship.
No,
Unfortunately
usually
not.
polymorph spells don't stack.
Oh my god. He's just gonna become credit and give the ship the people's elbow again.
Alma, your turn.
Yes.
Okay, I'll charge this guy here.
But you gotta.
You can't charge up because you
Why?
have to walk. Because you have to
Stairs.
walk here and then also attack of opportunity from this thing.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. What?
So
there's
these are.
stairs
This is
under
an
it.
elevated. This right here is an elevated platform. This was down where we were.
These are stairs.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't see. The guy was is on top of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
stairs and
yeah,
I
sorry.
don't see it.
It's like a clipper ship. So
Okay.
there's two stairs.
I
Going
can't
this way.
jump off like this, right?
I would say make a acrobatics check or a climb check, depending on how you want to do that. If
Oh,
you
wait,
want
did
to do
my
it that way.
Enlarge work
Okay.
on Dingus?
Yeah, it just doesn't. I go off until his turn.
Okay, so I can't charge, passing through obstacles. So I'll just move normally and just make an acrobatics to climb. Okay, I'll attempt that. Let me do my acrobatics check. Here it is.
You did not beat the DC 20 needed to get 5 feet off the ground. So that unfortunately means that you basically walk up here and then you
Stay
jump
here.
and then you just like catch like the edge and don't manage to actually like get all the way to the top.
Okay, so can I make an? Should I? Can I throw a dagger at this guy?
Sure. I'll say while you're kind of like hanging off the edge, you could throw a dagger at him.
Okay. Roll 1d20 plus 7. Oh!
Ooh. Roll to confirm that critical hit. That confirms.
Let me see what the damage for
Wait.
dagger is because I forgot.
It's
It's
1d4 plus your strength mod.
Okay, 1d4. 1d4 plus 1 then. It doesn't count. I have a Blade Master's Grace.
That's for melee. That thrown
for
weapons is
melee.
always strength.
Oh,
based.
it's thrown. It's thrown. I forgot. My bad. Okay, 6 damage then.
Nice. So you throw a dagger and stick the merfish for 6 damage. It seems big upset. Arcus,
It reminded me to grab my dagger back.
Mario Judah starts playing in your head as you are now a big dog, a big bear, and some might even say a lion. As you do, you displace this guy, because I say you do,
Sorry.
and he gets flung back and hits the post and bangs his
Sorry,
head.
not sorry.
And as it does, where the frick is this?
Breaks the mast.
Hold on, I need to
Now,
grab
does
something
my-
from another
does my
tab real
move
quick.
Goes
Feed
off
increase
now,
on
or
So I'm gonna say it does this for easy. As it does, one of the lifeboats falls down. Okay, this guy needs to make a reflex save.
Oh no!
That is a failure. As the lifeboat falls down, the guy looks up and goes, "Ah!" before getting squished to a pulp by the boat that lands on
Oh
him.
my god.
Why are the legs
Oh
up?
my god, no!
Why are they hanging off the side? What?
That is what I said earlier. Also, great job, big guy. We got the lifeboat. We can fuck off now.
All right, you can take your turns normal.
Does my movement speed increase while I'm big?
no?
No.
No, it only affects
Okay.
your damage die. and
You have
get a
reach
plus 2
though,
to
right?
Strength and minus
Yes,
1 to
you do
dexterity.
gain reach. That is very valuable.
Alright. Save child.
Totally not terrifying. Giant green man approaches you.
It's a giant agreement. Emily!
Also, I will also say that because you are large sized, you can walk over here as if it was difficult terrain.
Okay.
You're gonna
Perfect.
move over here and since you
That
have
gets me
reach,
here, and I can smack him. Yeah. Just-
Actually, it will be better if you move over here.
That's what I was gonna do. Is move
Because
over there.
40
Okay.
speed, right? Because
Yeah,
he's a
because
Blood
Blood
Rager.
Rager.
Yeah. So I could get further, but I got reach also, so it's fine.
He blood rage.
And then, no,
Nice.
it's just always there. It's not even with
The
blood raging.
stability. Blood Rage.
I believe in
I'm
it.
gonna smack this guy. Now, would this be considered in or on the water?
I'll say it counts as on the why?
My racial ability.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll say it counts as on the water.
Okay, so it is 1d20 plus Bab and strength, and then what do I get for being humongous?
Your strength score increases by 2, I
Oh,
believe.
shit.
And your weapon advances in one size category. So what does your weapon normally do?
2d6.
2d6.
I think it goes to 2d8s.
Yeah. then
No, it
goes
becomes
to-
3d6.
That makes more sense.
Oh, pog.
I thought
Don't
1d12
fuck up.
went to 3d6.
16.
It does, but so does 2d6. 16 hits.
hit?
Go ahead and roll for damage.
3d6, and that's strength plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh, plus 3, actually, because of my racial bonus.
You could make it a +5 if you start raging. Oh my god. It's
I could.
busted.
I could. Abyssal Blood Ragers are very good, but I'm not.
Just fucking Hulk smash this bitch
Yeah.
into the.
22 damage.
Aye.
With 22 damage, you smash this thing into the deck plating, and it breaks a little bit under the force
Aye.
of your blow.
Don't care. Just be like, protect Emily.
Emily
Emily
looks up
cries.
at you. Is like, "Look, Mom, he's huge." Yes, dear. I'm a little busy at the moment.
She's got ADD. That's exactly
Good
what
job,
I would
big
do.
guy.
Right. Top of the turn order. Fishman. This fishman. This fish guy.
Yo, that's racist. You cannot call the other fish man and then
Um,
fish guy. That's sexist. You can't do that, my guy.
Oh man. Okay.
What
So a
the
couple things
fuck?
happen. This guy over here ends up getting sliced almost clean in two. Like he's using a trident, so not sure how exactly that's physically possible. Yet it somehow happens, and the little
Very
giblets
carefully.
get flung into the ocean as the merfolk kind of like cackles and like screams. This one attacks the paladin, actually hitting, doing 7 points of damage. Yeah, this guy over here.
Paladin. Paladin's
so-
right here.
Yeah, gets sliced. The paladin flinches back. What was his? Emily's mom looks over and says, "Barnaby!" And then the paladin holds his hand back and says, "Don't worry, ma'am. I got this." And this folk ends up murking this poor sailor in front of you guys. And he kind of just like
Oh, he
moves
died?
forward here.
What the
Yep.
fuck?
And this merfolk just goes, and he picks up the head of the dead sailor and kind of starts to like hum something.
Oh no.
Top of turn order. Ice Steel, your turn.
Okay.
I still.
One, two. I can walk over the border over here, right?
Sure.
You can hold alt to move wherever and not be bound by the grid.
Okay, I guess that's a hit. If a 15 hits, that's a hit.
That is a hit.
Yeah, I hit on a 16 last time, so we know they have at least a 15 or 16.
Nice. So that's big damage. So you come in behind and again do your peacekeeper triple shank in what you presume would be the kidney. The merfolk looks really bad. It reaches, like tilts its head like backwards and leans towards you and just goes. It's bleeding out profusely, but it seems to still be alive.
Color their blood.
Yeah, but the next turn is the paladin, so.
All right.
Next turn is the mom, and then the
Lena's
paladin.
turn. Lena will go up and
there we
grab
go.
Emily and pick her up and hop over the side. And as she does, she says, "Get below deck right now." But Mom, the big man. Yes, I know. Get below deck. And starts
It's
to
just
usher
the Iron
Emily
Giant, but he's
inside.
green.
He's the Jolly
Paladin's
Green
turn.
Giant. That was a
Um,
mascot here in America, Sylveon.
Okay.
Well, they
Let's
can only
see.
miss with a nat one, I think.
Royal Guard is flanking, so it will get a +2 to attack. That will still hit. And let's see, this is power attack damage. Boop. So, even though I think this is probably not necessary. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
Complete
the same
overkill.
damage, actually.
Complete overkill.
Nice.
As the merfolk gets split in half by... Oh, I rolled glaive damage. He's supposed to have greatsword. Whatever. Yeah. And Barnaby will then go and do a little lay on hands to heal himself a bit of that damage. And that brings him back up.
I need to be right back.
nice.
All right. He gives a small salute and nods to Icestill and says, "I thank you, sailor." Before he moves this way towards Emily and Lena. And Verlaine, it is your turn.
Your turn, your turn.
There is nothing really in my vicinity. So,
You're adjacent to an enemy.
oh, I didn't even see that guy. Oh my god, I'm good at this game, bro. I sort of fun. I'm going to full round the bitch.
Wait, what? You have multiple attacks?
I have
Oh,
two
two are fighting.
rapiers. That is an 18
Nice.
to hit for 12 damage and a 17 to hit for 9 damage.
Both of those hit, and that's a total of 21 damage. Yeah, your flurry of attacks, you eviscerate this thing. You turn it into sushi right in front of you. Unfortunately, there's no rice.
I never liked fish anyway, and I kicked the entire sushi plate into the water.
Alright, you kick 1 week's worth of rations into the water.
No, the food.
Alright. And I guess you technically can't move because it's full round action. Or you could still 5-foot step if you want to. But yeah. Alright. Mage over here is going to cast something on himself, and he's going to take off into the air and fly all the way over to this area. Whereupon, he'll
Yeah, you better.
he'll land here, and whereupon he
Oh, wait,
whispers
I'm
something
French.
into. All right, Roy's turn. Roy, will 5-foot step here, and he'll try bring his battle axe down on this dude in front of him. That's a critical hit.
Nice.
That does not confirm, however. So he does a unfortunate 5 points of damage. So he comes forward, he jumps into the air, flash of lightning behind him, hair looks cool, and he's like, "Let me show you how it's done, boys!" And he brings the weapon down. It kind of like just cuts a little bit into the fisherman's shoulder, who just howls back at him. What? What? I didn't confirm on a nat 20? You're dead meat! You're dead meat! Alright, me's turn.
All right. You know the boys 5-foot stepping into range.
Hey.
And yeah, roll. Fuck, I need to check this like every time. Okay, yeah. Roll.
You'll get the hang of it eventually.
Does that hit?
That does not hit.
Damn.
Feels bad, man.
And for myself,
You get 2 attacks, remember?
with my idol
Yeah,
on?
you
Yeah, you get 2
have
claws.
2 claws. And you are full rounding.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I can do the same thing. So yes, that one.
That does hit.
That one hits.
Go and roll for damage.
7.
7, nice. You make a good slash in the side of the little fish man. It gets big upset. See? That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Shut up!
I would listen to the bird brain. He has apparently more brain cells than you.
Alright. What you gonna do?
Kind of thinking what I could do that's even relevant. There's not even really anybody on the battlefield. Like, you know, there's only like one merfolk really left.
He's probably gonna
I
be
imagine
more
something
planning
bigger's about to show up.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know. It could not.
Could not. Probably gonna.
Meanwhile, the Kraken on the sea that hears you is like, "Oh man, they don't like me. I'm upset," and he just leaves. You hurt his feelings.
I'll move one and I'll just I'm gonna hit my boy with mage armor.
Mage armor. Wait, who are you gonna hit with mage armor?
Me, the Eidolon.
Oh, gotcha.
Me to you or me to him? Yes.
Me the me or me the him? The time has come, and so
I
have you
am
me.
the me. That is yes. What?
I am the what?
Exactly.
Alright.
And
So,
so have
a
you me.
small, barely
I'm so
perceptible layer of force starts to surround Mi's Eidolon. It now looks even more intimidating. Alma, your turn.
Okay, can I move here with 30 feet?
Sure.
Okay, and then I will throw the second dagger I picked up on this guy.
Okay.
He's within 30 feet. Whoop. Roll 1d20 plus 7. Does
That
that
hits. Go ahead and roll for
hit?
damage.
Roll 1d4 plus 1.
Oof. It doesn't get a solid hit, but you do manage to scratch the fisherman's cheek a little bit. He doesn't seem to appreciate that. He seems pretty bad, so he might drop at any
Why-
time.
I
Why
will
did you
swear in
aim for the
abyssal.
bullet?
Who?
What do you say?
What?
What do you say in Abyssal?
Yeah, come on.
Like fuck.
Okay. I speak it. That's why I ask.
All right, Arcus,
Oh, good to know.
your turn.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on. I'm gonna let them take care of that. He's pretty much outnumbered, so I guess I'll hop. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'll hop down here and guard the door here against any more fishmen, unless combat's essentially over. But in case something else shows up, I'm just gonna stay here and ready.
All right.
Feels like something will show up.
Third. Okay, so start the third round. Guard moves. Guard. Sailor moves there. Sailor moves there. Sailor moves here. These two move there. I guess this one will move in as they all start to surround the last boy who's still alive. Whoop. Whoop. And some of them start to run off as they notice that the rest of them are all dead, and none of them are too worried about capturing you. So let's see. Let's just do this. Amazing. Only one of them hits.
Stupid level 1 characters.
That's the wrong damage type too, but oh, there we go. Slightly better. All right. One of them manages to, like, throw a knife and stick it into the merfolk, who seems to be pretty bad. But surprisingly, it's still alive. And as the merfolk is kind of like hunched over, basically like surrounded by a bunch of enemies, he'll raise his hands. And as he raises his hands, it appears that the combat is now over. As he holds his hands up in surrender, and the two other guards will quickly move to tie him up.
I'll pick up my daggers.
Well, I gotta be surprised. You prisoners ended up actually doing a great job. Ha ha! That's what it takes, see? You think you mere merfolk could face off against the crew of the Storm Raider? Gradually, you see Lena does escort Emily below deck. I can't grab her token. There we go. Does
It's
escort
not like
her
you helped a lot.
below deck. You, Arcus, and Verlaine and Istel, you start to hear this kind of like dreadful, like gurgling, bellowing sounds coming from the starboard side of the ship. As Tusker goes on, like ranting on, "See this, men? See this? These rabble stood no chance against us. Ha 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 ha! No one could face the wrath of the Storm Raiders." And you see this large tentacle come down and slam against the side of the ship. As Tusker goes silent,
It is.
a creature appears out from under the water.
Oh my god.
Cracking these nuts. Got it.
That looks like a fucking void walker. Oh my god.
A lot of teeth on that thing.
Not wrong one.
I'm looking forward to this.
I need to share a video. Give me one moment.
Copy link. Hold on. I'm gonna have to
I was
take a
about
big
to
fix Sarah just for a second.
Could do that.
All right. There we go.
Billos, I
All
have
right.
a reaction for. I have a reaction for this.
Okay, so I need
posted
to
it on
add
the
this thing to
chat.
the initiative now, so it's actually going to move on a quote-unquote normal initiative.
Right all the time.
That is a 20. Okay. So, yeah. As this creature appears, it will. Let's see, what attack is it gonna do first? Yeah. So these long, sort of like tendril, like octopus or squid-like tentacles reach up onto the deck. Two of them. Okay, let's see. One's gonna grab. Okay, yeah. One of them reaches out and grabs onto this boy here and lifts him up into the air.
Jeffrey!
I forgot all about this. So you guys remember the last things better as braids?
Oh my! Kick him! Kick him right now! Why did I click on that?
God freaking dang it. God freaking dang it. All right.
not
and then
clicking
the
anymore.
other ones.
Shut it
Well,
on stream, you coward.
No.
That hits.
Oh, not
No,
again.
please don't.
That hits.
Never again.
Okay. And two others reach up and grab. Here, I'll go and put a symbol.
Oh, no!
on all those. Right, and with that, two large tentacles grab the captain and start to slowly, like, crush him and grind into his flesh. Like, small, like, razors around the suction cup starts to dig into him. Ah, crew, help me! His bird manages to somehow get away and says, well, good knowing you.
He's a goner.
All right. Ice Steel, your turn.
I still.
Shit. Well, I can start moving like. Let me see. Oh, here, can I start like pulling one of these cannons and trying to aim it at the thing?
Sure. You can go ahead and start to reposition the cannon. Here, I can actually... Where the frick is my tokens for that?
And as a free action, I'm going to yell one of the sailors to help me out.
Alright.
Man, the cannons! Yes, I'm talking to you.
Oh,
He's
me! Oh!
He's the one
Alright.
closest.
There. You pull out one of the cannons. You are now manning the cannon. Whoop. I'll say this guard's like, oh, okay. And he just runs up to you and starts helping you.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm going to assume that I'm not going to be able to shoot on this turn.
Let me pull up thing. Or... You gotta be kidding me. Did I somehow forget to... I actually somehow forgot... Wait, unless I put it in the wrong thing. That's actually possible.
You didn't make the Kraken sheet.
No, I forgot to make the cannon stats. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
You've got to be kidding me.
Cannon stats, I'm just making it do 10,000 damage.
Well, no, like there's an actual, like, thing for this.
So I dropped
I swore I actually made... Oh, no. You gotta be kidding me. I lost it. It's not here. Okay, that's okay. God freaking dang it. Okay, that's fine. Cannon should take 2 people to man, so...
Unless you are huge.
Alright, as you are doing that, guard comes up. This guy's gonna... He's gonna shout... he's like, Felix, get them out of here! And he will run up, full sprinting towards the Kraken. However, he's not able to actually move in time. Lena, hesitating slightly, but when at the orders of the other people, she will also go below deck, with her daughter, and bamf out of the thing. Alright. This guy goes up. Him flying in the air, he'll fly up here, and he will yeet Fireball, as that's basically his best option at this stage. Let's see.
Oh my god, we actually got someone that high level over here.
I mean, it's only a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, but you need to be level 6 to cast it, so...
No, you don't. You can be level 5 to cast it. What do you mean?
You're a wizard, okay.
Yeah, it depends on the class. Like, I wouldn't be able to cast Fireball.
And
level 8.
he... Right, okay. Sorry, I had to double check how this damage on this works.
Music isn't copyright, is it?
No.
We used this so
We have
many
used it
times, we would've
before.
known.
Given how often we use it, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of our favorite.
Well, I guess I'm recording,
Battle
not
music.
streaming, so it won't be muted anyway.
Alright. That is a success. Is not immune to fire. So yeah, he takes... He takes, so
It's
as he
empowered.
hits this fireball towards, this, sea creature, it seems to not really be phased by it. Verlaine, your turn. Oh, also, I just realized it screwed up the turn order again. You should have gone before him, but whatever. It's fine.
So, Verlaine is going to walk pretty much into the middle of the ship. And as she starts like edge walking there, you hear her humming and you feel oddly concerned but also inspired as everyone within 30 feet of Verlaine gets bardic inspiration.
Hey,
from
hey,
her
hey.
humming a very creepy tune. Like
Feels
imagine the
Razman.
fucking Moonlight Butterfly song, but kind of creepy. She's just like
So the
silent
Moonlight
singing.
Butterfly song.
Yeah, yeah, she's just silent singing. And that is the end of my turn.
Nice.
Violet, can you make the aura visible?
Oh, right. I forgot, because it
Alright.
doesn't let me do that default.
So you should be able to see the yellow circle. Everyone in that circle gets a +1 to hit and damage.
Nice.
cool.
That's a big circle.
Alright. Tusker will try his hardest to get free, and he will fail. Alright, me, your turn.
Okay, so is like the Kraken close enough to the edge where like could I like try to melee attack
Yes.
him like if I was in range? Okay.
Its large
Like,
body
what I
and
have
multiple
to do.
tendrils are reaching over the edge, so you are able to attack it.
Okay. Let's go like how the fuck do I okay. Yeah. I guess like where would be in range to melee attack it? Like,
For
anywhere
you,
close
any
to
of
it, or
any of the adjacent squares, yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna have Bringus roll in here. Although this is his max movement, so I'm just gonna use a full move and get here.
I'll say that since he's currently grappling 2 targets right now, you can attack it via like hitting one of its tentacles.
And free the guy.
Yeah, I mean this would be my 30 feet movement though, so I wouldn't be able to attack him from here. So I'd have to
Wait,
spend the rest
weren't
of the
you
turn
over
moving.
here?
No, I repositioned him beside me.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that, and then I am gonna cast.
Load the cannon.
No. I am gonna be the buff boy of the squad, I guess. And what the fuck was that spell? Makes people move fast. It's a first level
Haste?
spell.
Haste.
What was it?
That's not a
Haste
first
is
level
said,
spell.
right?
First level.
Not a-
Expeditious,
it's not.
expeditious retreat.
Yeah, expeditious retreat. Oh, it's only me. Fuck sakes. Never mind. I was gonna give Arceus fucking double move speed.
Ha!
But,
80 feet. Let's go.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunate.
not.
I mean, I still got reach with my weapon, so I could attack one of these tentacles.
Man, my main character is so fucking useless.
Not true.
You can try grabbing
I'm-
one of the You can try
I'm gonna-
manning one of the cannons as
Yeah,
well.
true. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, that's probably my character's best option. Yeah, okay. Move over here, and I'm gonna start fucking around with the second cannon here. What should I roll?
Okay, so if you want to go grab one of the second cannons. So the cannon takes 2 crew to man in order to actually use it properly. So that means you would need to actually have someone else assisting
Wait,
you
He can
in order
actually
to use
his
it
idol.
quickly.
He can actually use his eidolon and himself to man the cannon.
Yes, he
Yeah, but
technically
his
could.
eidolon is elsewhere.
Eidolon's over there, though.
Here, I'm gonna go ahead and make this actually a little bit smaller so it fits on the thing. So yeah, you grab the second cannon and you start maneuvering it. Let's look.
Okay.
Back. There we go. So in order to actually fire it, you need another person to help. Well, I mean, you don't need another person to help you. It's just it takes longer without someone else helping you man
Yeah.
it.
I'll call one of the shitty crew members over there. He'll get here eventually, unless somebody
Okay.
else wants to help me. but I think other people want to do other
I mean, the
shit.
closest
I
guy.
mean, I could either free these two or probably move the cannon by myself.
You can move the third cannon by yourself.
Oh, never mind. This guy.
Oh,
can
it's not
worry
moving it.
completely,
It's the the actual using of the siege engine that requires multiple hands.
Oh,
So,
my
yeah.
hands are way too big. for
You
that to
would
work.
actually be big enough. You could pick it up and carry it to actually move it faster, but you would still
Okay.
need someone to like
Mouse?
actually manning the weapon.
You are now a Warhammer Fantasy lead belcher.
Music's a little loud. Let me turn it down. Repeat.
Hold on.
You are now a
Alma,
Warhammer
your
Age
turn.
of Sigma lead belcher. Just pick up that fucking cannon and just be an ogre.
It's my
I mean,
turn.
I
or
could
what?
use it as a gun.
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay, first things first. Can I do? I don't have knowledge something, but can I understand what this thing is? Somehow.
Not without a necessary knowledge roll, no.
So I don't have I only have local and ability. I don't have a class skill of any knowledge, so I can't roll untrained, right?
No.
Okay. These two people here have mastered one of the cannons. If I go, can it fire now? not?
They're already manning this cannon. If you want to man the other cannon, then yes, you could potentially fire it this round.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Come help, friend.
All right.
I'm coming, friend. Okay,
Uh-oh.
I'm here. Fire.
All right. So
There we go.
Fire!
I will say this: in order to wield the cannon, you fight. One of you basically is the one who you pick to actually be the one firing the gun, and the one who fires the gun uses it like a regular attack roll, like a regular ranged attack roll. However, you take a penalty for not being proficient with siege
I have
weapons.
a very important question for you. These
Mhm.
guys are sailors that were traveling in this ship. Are they proficient with the cannons of their own ship?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm
Okay.
going to allow this guy to fire.
I will
guess-
allow him to fire.
Okay, what we roll to fire? Like if it's dex based, we both can roll, but I have
These
higher
are
dex.
so
than me.
cannons roll exactly like a ranged attack roll. It's your base attack bonus
Okay, I have
plus your
higher
dexterity.
dex. I have like 18, so.
I'll guarantee you're gonna be the one firing it.
Do we get the bardic inspiration for this?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so it's +2, right?
Mhm.
+1.
The-
It's a low
Oh,
Plus
plus
one. Okay. So my ranged attack
Your ranged attack. Okay.
and damage.
That is against touch.
Touch
so
attack.
that hits.
The damage is 6d6, right, for a siege engine cannon.
The
66.
cannon.
I posted it
Oh,
on
it's a
BT.
fireball.
Yes.
I think-
So the
I think
rule.
both
So
of
for
them.
context, Lizzie, a lot of the rules for siege engines got changed because siege engines were worthless in original
Okay.
Pathfinder. But yes, the cannon
What
does
happened
do
to the music?
66 damage. I don't know.
The
Did
music was
Vexor get
scared of the
kicked?
Kraken.
Yeah,
Dude,
Vexor got kicked. What the frick?
What was me?
Roll.
I swear to fuck.
What do I roll? Roll 2d6.
No, 6d6.
There we go.
6d6?
Yep, 66 damage.
Here.
Nice.
Decent. That's actually really good. That's Astrid level.
Yeah, that's above average. So
You know, that just proves more that Astrid is worth it because even a machine can do that. You know?
All right, here. Let me
I'm
flip
joking.
the-
I actually like Astrid.
Yeah, it doesn't mean she's not worthless though.
You are worthless. Shut up.
God.
All right, you fire the cannon and it strikes directly in this large creature's chest. It howls in pain a little bit, but it doesn't actually seem all that hurt by it. All right, Arcus, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to stomp, 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 stomp. I measured it already. I can get right here and with. Oh, that's right. Alt. Here-ish. And with reach, I can at least get one of these tentacles.
Nice. All right, make an attack roll.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess I'll rage, so I can increase that.
Yes.
This seems like a time to rage.
If there was a time to rage, it is now.
Yeah. So plus 12 now.
Nice.
26.
Nice.
That hits. Go and roll for damage.
And then 3d6 plus 10. Uh, 22.
Ooh.
22.
This-
Nice.
But it probably has defense like DR
So you
something.
strike out and like hit right directly in tentacles, and you leave a big slash in it. One of the tentacles lets go of the sailor, and the creature's eyes now turn towards you. It didn't seem to like that very much.
Have a nice day. Understandable.
So
Have
its
a nice
turn.
Day. Walk away.
First, the tentacle that's still grappling the
Hold on.
sailor. Yeah,
Hold
what's up?
on. I have a question. Why did you let him fire this turn when I could have also allowed this guy to fire the
I mean, do you want him to fire this turn?
Yes!
Okay. So he gets a +1 from blah 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 blah.
Bardic Inspiration.
I forgot. Make that. It's 23 damage. I forgot the +1 for it being on the ocean.
He actually still hits Lamau.
Yeah,
All right,
because-
go ahead and roll
Bardic
for damage.
Inspiration. Bardic Inspiration gives only to attack or on damage too.
Both attack.
Lizzie, go ahead and roll
Okay,
66.
So
Okay.
1 more damage by me.
You've played an entire campaign with a bard. Why do you not know this by now?
Does it get a +1? Or the cannon get a +1?
Yes,
Okay,
because you're technically wielding it, so yes.
okay 26.
I forgot my bardic inspiration shit. It doesn't matter. Still hitting did damage.
Yeah, and +1 from me. From earlier.
I kind of want
yeah.
to give the Kraken the people's elbow.
All right, you get another good direct cannon shot, and it seems to do a lot of damage.
Yo, wait.
But
Mouse.
it's sort of shrugging it off and like ignoring you. So you hear this dreadful kind of sound as something just below the water is tearing into the ship's side. Oh wow, that did way more than I thought it would.
Mouse.
And you notice that the ship starts to sag a little bit towards one end.
Which end?
The end that the Kraken is on.
Okay.
All right. So other thing. Oh wait, I think I forgot. Oh yeah, there's no point in rolling. So this poor soul here gets lifted up above this sea monster's mouth and dropped directly into its mouth, where it disappears.
Wait a minute. He
under
was
its
freed.
skillet.
Yeah. You said by my stabbing the tentacle, he let go.
No,
Mhm.
he was grabbed by
Oh,
two
sorry.
tentacles instead of one.
He got grabbed again.
Oh,
You did free him, but you got
Oh.
grabbed again.
Unfortunate.
All right. And the
Rip.
other okay, first roll to
Kraken's gonna
maintain.
suplex the boat.
That's not the right. Okay, that should be 22. And that's just barely okay. With that, hold on. Let me just make this go to the back so I can. There we go. So with that, Vroig also gets lifted up over his face and screaming and shouting and trying to struggle as much. Gets dropped into the Kraken's mouth and eaten
No!
whole.
No.
Keep going,
It's
Kraken.
magic sword.
Whatever. All right, and
Okay,
with its
that's
remaining attack,
unlucky.
it'll go ahead and attack. Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and attack
Arcus.
Arcus.
Yeah.
All
Understandable.
right, that is a 27 to
10.
hit.
10 hits me. Oh yeah, definitely.
10 hits you.
Oh, I
Okay,
forgot to get extra health.
so that is 9 points of damage.
Hold on. Un momento. 6. Okay. Yeah. Huh?
All right, so that is 9 points of damage, and
I lose 3.
this is going to be very nasty. That is a 47 on your combat maneuver defense.
Oh yeah.
That will grapple you as tentacles reach out and grapple around like your waist and arm.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's understandable. He's got a shit ton of arms. I'm fine.
Oh
with
yeah, no, just like holy shit.
Yeah. Large creatures also get bonuses to combat maneuvers, so it's easier for them. But anyway,
Colossal creature, not even a huge or large.
this is a huge... No, this is a gargantuan creature.
Oh, gargantuan, yeah.
Yeah. 4x4. Anyway, that is the end of its turn. Ice Steel.
I've seen enough
You're up.
hentai to know where this is going.
I can load the cannon and let this guy fire again, right?
You can, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do exactly that.
All right. The other guy is gonna try to fire gun. Wait, no, it's +1 because he got the. He actually, I think, misses that time.
By how much?
No, he doesn't, because this thing has bad touch AC. Right. I'm not stupid. I design and counter well. So yeah, go and roll 66 again, as you just barely manage to hit this creature across its exoskeletal like hide in front of its face. Nice.
Nice. Again,
We
above
do a little bit
average
of
fighter
damage
now.
here.
Nice. You get a solid shot, which seems to crack a little bit of the exoskeleton of this creature. However, it seems that it's only made it even madder. This guy's gonna go. Let's see, the problem with him is to move into position. He's gonna provoke an attack of opportunity. So, yeah, that hits, and then grapple. And then the damage, which is, yeah, okay. So, yeah, he ends up getting grappled as well. Ooh, I snapped you out of position. Hold on, I was trying to put the thing on you. There you go. You're also grappled.
Yeah.
All right. Mage Man. Mage Man will go up here.
I'd like to see him try to swallow me, though. Ah!
Oh, so I'll just get rid of this.
Totally swallow you. He's 2 sizes bigger than you.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Yeah,
you're 2x2,
he
it's a
will
4x4.
he will fire. He actually misses one of them. But yeah, he gets a little bit of damage in. Not bad, not terrible. 16. Okay. All right. So this person flies a little bit higher in the air to get a clear shot. Fires out 2 scorching rays, and one of them strikes creature, but doesn't seem to make much headway. Verlaine, you're up.
Alright. Verlaine sees Arcus be lifted by the Kraken, and she just yells out, "No, not the only competent one!" And she is going to cast Animate Rope and have the ropes from the ship shoot out onto him, grabbing him by the foot, putting him back.
Okay.
I'm being double grabbed.
Go ahead and roll combat maneuver.
Gets ripped in half.
Oh, I have Dex. I have bad combat maneuver. Can I use my?
You can use Dex for this. Or sure, yeah, use Charisma as a spell. Or whatever you normally use for that spell that you're using.
I don't know what the spell allows to do. Maybe you can just tie him up and not make like a combat maneuver check. I don't know.
It's a 16.
Oh shit! I got a CMD of 20. What?
Because of your size, probably.
No,
Size,
this is just
strength, and
base.
size.
I'm confused.
Yeah, base attack bonus plus your strength. You have a lot of strength right now.
Oh. Now, how much did it grapple me for? Like 50 something?
47.
Oh yeah, that's double. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was just taking a look at that. I was like, wait a minute.
So
All right.
does the rope actually do anything?
So you reach out with like your controlled ropes, which wrap themselves around Arcus and start to keep him from being pulled any closer to the creature. Your turn.
Okay, so I have a question. Could I cast a spell but still ready the cannon for Dingus to fire it?
No, it is a full round action to man a siege weapon.
Oh, I wanted to summon a dolphin.
Oh. Since I forgot, I will go ahead and say that some of the sailors can move into position to, like, aid you if you want.
Because they didn't move.
Because I forgot to take their turn to move.
I'll just step away from the cannon so one of them can load it, and I'm gonna cast a summon monster. Summon monster first level, and I'll be summoning a dolphin.
Nice.
All
right.
Oh my god!
Now I have to find a dolphin. No.
Don't worry, the dolphin's gonna go deal 1d4 plus 1 damage.
All right. Oh,
What's your plan? Feed the damn thing? Are you giving him another snack?
Nah,
If anyone goes overboard, that dolphin can help.
Hold on, I gotta make a dolphin token real quick.
Dolphin. Poor captain.
All right. Sorry, give me one moment.
Uploading dolphin.
Dolphin uploading. Wow. Incredible. A powerful monster to fight this fiend.
It's definitely not gonna get fucking absolutely destroyed by that in one turn.
Use the dolphin to flank.
Yeah, oh yeah, I should ride the dolphin.
Ride the dolphin and go away.
And then, yeah, just get the fuck out of here. See you guys later.
Sayonara! Just like leave.
Sayonara, ninjas.
Me say
So-
bye, boys. You know, since the captain's gone, can I give orders? I have captaining.
I mean, anyone can give orders if you want. Whether anyone listens to them is their problem.
I'm saying, like, I know sailor talk is my point. I could, like, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Get
I
up
know-
this curvy dogs.
Man,
Alright.
those cannons are raised.
So yeah, you
sail.
summon a beautiful, possibly real, possibly not dolphin that appears out of the
Let's
water,
go.
jumping up, lit by the moonlight majestically, and it cackles at you. And I will not attempt to
friend?
emulate that.
Is that a fucking Final Fantasy summon?
Hello, friend. What a lovely night there. Oh God, it's a kraken.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you. Me's gonna need you to go hit it.
All right, friendo. And it gives you a little like salute with its dolphin flipper.
All right.
All right,
so
where the frick is the stat sheet for this?
I have it pulled up.
Oh, okay, cool.
Dolphin.
I don't
that's
think
it,
it can
that's a
take any
rolling
turns
hit.
this round because it just gets summoned
okay.
and then it goes
Yeah,
on your
right,
next
right.
turn. All right.
Yeah.
What do you want your Eidolon to do?
Okay, so I can attack twice. Is it possible for me to slash each tentacle?
You can slash at the tentacles and then on its turn it can try to maintain or lose its grip.
Yeah, with 38.
Okay, I'll firstly start by slashing the tentacle that's holding the paladin.
All right.
Probably going to miss.
So that's a miss, and well, that should be higher, but that is unfortunately still a miss.
It should be higher.
Oh yeah, because your base attack bonus of 3 plus your strength of 3.
He also have +1 from the.
Oh yeah,
From the
also
Bardic
plus
Inspiration.
one. But even with that would select. Unfortunately,
Whatever.
miss.
I'll slash again.
All right.
Still miss.
Yeah, the thick hide of the Kraken or whatever this thing is very hard to deal with, and you're not able to get through it very easily. Try as you might. All right. Alma, your turn.
Okay, I can't fire the cannon on my own, right?
You can have someone else help you if you want.
Yeah, but there's nobody now here. So
One of these munchkins can come help you if you want to.
okay. Okay, what I want to do, I want to shoot like in the base where both the tentacles lead, like at the spot where they come from.
Oh, you want to make a
So-
close shot.
So like they interfere with his grappling. That's what I want to do.
All
To
right.
shoot at the base of the tentacles of wherever they come from.
You
Just try to
basically wanna
shoot him
aim
in
for
the
the shoulder.
hand, so it hits him in the hand, and then he drops him. There's no way that could go wrong.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead and
I-
make your attack roll. Sure. Keep in mind you are not proficient with siege weapons, so you do take the -4.
Yes,
So that's a 16.
I rolled -4, 16.
16. On touch, that will still hit. Go and roll your damage.
6d6 +1. It will be 17. I forgot to add. Oh no, I added it. Okay.
Ugh.
23 damage.
23
To-
damage.
To interfere with his focus in the grapple as well.
Nice. So you take a shot and it hits dead center of the sea creature. It seems like you're pelting it with cannon blasts and other things. Seems to have been slowly weakening it, but it's not quite dead, not yet. Arcus, your turn.
There's not much I can do, is there?
You are currently
hit it.
grappled, so you could try to break free of the grapple. Or you
Sure.
could just hold off and try to attack it if you lose. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on a second.
She can attack. When I was grappled by the wyvern on the... she can do one attack, I think, with a minus...
You could,
No?
yeah, when grappled, you can still attack with a one-handed weapon.
I got
but
claws.
with a
Great,
penalty.
fuck.
So in this case, so yes, you can eat. So this is where the rules get kind of funky, because technically it doesn't roll to maintain until its turn. So you can either break free right now, which with the amount of damage sustained is almost guaranteed, or you can just attack it while still being grappled, and then add its damage to further penalties it takes to maintain on its turn. That's up to you.
I mean, the paladin, he's probably going to need some help. I don't know, he seems pretty tough, actually. What would y'all suggest? Doing more... Because I have claws. That's a natural weapon. So, I mean, I could just rake my claws against its tentacle. That counts as one-handed, right? It is my hand.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. What would you guys suggest? Party. Talking party.
Just
Whack
hit
it
it.
as hard as you can until it dies.
Okay. I will, while it's touching me, I'll just do an attack with my hand. Can I full action?
Yeah. I'll say yeah. You can go ahead and attack with both
Eight.
claws.
And then the bardic inspiration gives me a +1 on attack and
Yep.
damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
And you're
She can
raging,
full-
so you also get another extra to attack and damage.
he can full round while grappled.
Yeah, but
I
the base attack bonus is so low that it
think-
doesn't get any more attacks.
Yeah, but I'm using my claws, so I guess I drop the axe and start like scratching them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can drop it with free action.
I
Yeah.
think you can only do one attack, even if you
Oh.
go close. Because
Yeah,
you're
the-
grappled.
If it's a
special-
primary natural attack, you should be able to attack with both of them.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
special
okay.
rule for having claws, is I can use my full round
Mhm.
to attack twice.
Okay.
Just like my Eidolon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Ooh, yeah. nice.
Roll at confirmation.
That confirm?
Hold on, what's its regular AC again? That does confirm.
And then we'll just do the
Good
other one real
crits.
quick. 19. I think
Ooh,
these only
almost.
crit on a 20.
Yeah,
Yes, they
almost
only
an
crit on
over
20.
crit.
So one
Alright,
crit and one
so-
regular hit.
So it is 1d8 or 1d6 plus 8 plus my large size, that's 9 and 10, plus my bardic inspiration, and then how do you do that? It's plus 9, and then just roll 1d6 once and multiply that, or roll it a bunch of
It's
times.
roll 1d6. So the mac here, I can show what the macro look like. So if you're, it's 1d6 plus 9 for you, and that you don't have elemental damage or anything at all. So you would roll it like that.
Times 2. Okay, so I just roll this twice. Ooh.
Max damage of 13 on the critical.
And then the other one is a 5. So 20 damage.
Actually, you confirmed the critical, so that's 35 damage in total, right? No, you didn't.
It's only
you,
a times
you didn't
two.
add your strength. You didn't add your strength to the second one.
Oh, I do that also? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You always add strength,
So it's
full strength
14.
and everything. So you do 30,
So
and
44
then you do
damage.
14. Very nice. All right, so you slash into this thing with its claws.
Giving him the tickles.
And it howls in pain. As it does, goes to its turn. Hold on, let me clear all
Let's see
these
if you can
grinds.
maintain the grapple after being hit for 44 damage.
So, okay, here's the thing with that, Lizzie. So it's 44 plus.
Doesn't it get a penalty for receiving damage?
Reading.
Give me a second. Yes, it does receive a penalty for receiving damage. That's the thing. Let me double check this. That's -3. I need to see how big of a. Oh, this is really funny. So now it needs to maintain the 2 grapples that it has. First on Arcus. Yeah, no, that doesn't succeed. And then on the Paladin. And no, that does not succeed.
Nice! Yeah, good
Oh
night,
my
Silvio.
god, minus.
Yes, that's the penalty it takes from all the damage you guys pumped into it. All right, so
Very
you are now both free
All right.
as you drop to the
I'm
ground.
gonna go to sleep now, Vilas.
Oh,
Because I have to fucking work
Can you?
tomorrow.
Okay, spoilers. Can you wait 10 minutes? Because we're gonna end in 10 minutes.
Are we gonna end combat or are we gonna end session in 10 minutes?
Session in 10 minutes.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
No
So-
behemoth typhoon for me.
Kraken. That's not actually Kraken, but don't worry about that. I didn't think this would be so absurd, but it
Yeah,
apparently is.
I don't work today, but on normal weeks I would already be at work, so I would have had to leave like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay.
Normally we
Oh, no, I don't
probably
think
would have
sorry, it's
actually started sooner.
We will
Um,
find how to work this.
All right.
Like, yeah, like start
you
an hour
you
earlier.
hear more grating and scratching and pounding as like the ship starts to curve over. Those manning the cannons, go and roll a strength check as the cannons start to slip out of alignment from the unbalance of the ship tipping on the stormy waters. I'll go ahead and roll for both the. Oh.
Yeah,
What am I succeeding?
I'm getting help from the other guy, right? Manning the
Yeah,
cannon.
you are.
Can I roll for strength as well?
You're not manning one of the cannons. Oh wait, no,
Oh.
yes, you are. Go ahead and roll. Yeah. Oddly enough, you managed to keep your steady. Nope. With that, the cannon unfortunately crashes over the side. Dolphin
The
needs
other
to
guy-
make a reflex check.
Wait,
Oh yeah,
what did the
Dolphin's
other guy...
fine. Dolphin manages to avoid it as the cannon tumbles over the side.
Wait,
The other guy did not roll high enough to help you.
Oh,
So cannon, you let go of the cannon before it drags you with it off of the edge.
we have another one.
That is
the
true.
third
There's
one.
another cannon that you could grab and move into position.
Yeah.
The freaking
All right.
Bringus is over there on the bottom side of the ship. I haven't moved the cannon either.
And I think with that, yeah, it's gonna go ahead and let me just roll all this damage together to make it easier. Boop. Oh yeah. Okay. So this sea creature starts to pound and grasp and yank at the ship. You can now clearly see from your position, Arcus, that there's like a massive hole now, like take on huge amounts of water. You see behind you, Letta and Emily come back above as they've
Yeah, I was
evidently seen
above.
the flooding from below.
Uh-oh.
And give me
Can I
one
make-
moment.
Can I make one last shot before this ends?
Sure, if you want to.
Can it be a cold shot to the head?
There's no
Yeah,
cult
give
shot.
it a
That's an
headshot.
optional rule system we've never used.
Oh
Oof,
shit!
got him, Lamar,
Yeah.
you mom gay.
Yeah, that's
What's
still
what's fitting music for this? I don't want to use that. Sure, let's go ahead and use this one, even though it's overdone and probably will get me DMC. None. I don't want to get DMCA'd.
DMCA suck.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm sure they need one last time.
DMCV is good though. It's a good game.
If you say so.
What are you looking for, Vilas? What kind of mood? Like what kind of music?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Looking for your mum gay.
While we are
Looking for your
waiting,
mum gay.
subscribe to M Madness to anyone with Twitch time today.
All right. Okay. So I guess I'll say it was your turn. You take a shot, and that hits, and you do 26 points of damage. Woo! I don't know why its music so quiet, but whatever. We'll ignore that for now. As Dolphin sits there waiting for his command, you see, guys, that this sort of dark shadow passes over your boat.
Oh my god.
And the already stormy night becomes even darker.
You don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is.
Actually, have an idea what it is.
So, as you guys are like fighting this thing, and you're all already like panic and sweating and struggling as the ship is sinking, you hear Emily in the distance say, "Mom, look!" And you see an emerald light shine from above you.
Yes!
As a large black dragon descends with the stereotypical like howl that is typical of dragons. Think of any fantasy thing. All right, I need to roll for this thing's initiative. Where is his initiative from?
What is meant to see his friend?
Where is his stat sheet? Here we go. His initiative's actually not very good. Oh,
We can just
you probably would have gone before him anyway. Okay, yeah, so 10. All right. Oh, I just actually noticed the initiative's all messed up for this. So let's say, yeah, there we go. I still took his turn. I'm going to skip. No, I'm going to say the NPC is going to go ahead and actually run the frick away, because that's logical for it to do. Lena is going to grab hold of her daughter. Felix is also going to back off. But he's actually going to ready a spell to cast because he doesn't know what's going on. Verlaine, your turn.
Verlaine yells over to Arik, "You can swim, right?"
Yeah, that's a dragon.
Doesn't answer my question. Anyway, and Verlaine keeps manipulating the animated rope. It now wraps around her and like ties Arik and her together and be like, "Alright, you probably float. This is gonna be fun."
Alright,
Just
me. You're up.
Is this a friend? I'm gonna have,
Is this a friend? I don't know why that gives me Dark Souls message vibes.
But is he a friend?
Is this a friend in front of like
Is
the
this
end boss?
is this a dog?
Is this a dog?
So is the dragon like flying above?
Yes, the
us,
dragon's
or-
about 40 feet in the air above you right now.
Okay, first thing is move the dolphin to hit the kraken.
All right. The dolphin scuttles and scoodles underneath the dragon. Get behind the kraken. Yeah.
I honestly don't know what to do. If we just do we focus the kraken or like what?
Yeah,
I imagine we can't take a dragon, so
no, we can take a dragon. Let's
Dragons
deal
are
with the
basically-
kraken and
I
let this guy snack on this guy and probably get distracted enough.
let them fight.
Yeah, I mean, is the dragon just gonna attack the kraken? Like, do I just run the frick away? Like,
I would run.
You will see.
Do
what you want.
Yeah, all right. Me and me are just gonna backpedal.
Me and me.
That's it.
All right. Do you want the dolphin to attack?
Nah, it's the dolphin just reposition there. Just be vibing out.
All right. Alma, you're up.
Okay. Well, the deity I'm following has to do with a certain thing that this thing deals, but I don't know that. So I will call this guy to help me master the other cannon. Can I fire at the Kraken? Or it takes a full round to prepare?
To move it into position, yeah, it would take.
Okay,
So
fuck
basically,
it.
like,
I
pull it
will,
off of its hinge and aim it towards the Kraken, which is towards the ship. That would take a round to
I
move
think
it.
it's a good time as any. I will raise my hand and point a finger at the Kraken, and I will fire a Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
+1 to hit. No, actually, it doesn't hit. Wait.
Yeah, roll attack.
You have to roll the attack.
There's no
Sorry,
attack on your Scorching Ray macro. No.
I made it hastily. Sorry. It's
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
15.
That does hit. 16 points of damage. Nice.
And I'm done. I don't
Okay.
have another Scorching Ray.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Arcus. You go first.
Gonna, I guess.
You get to flank with the dolphin in your 5-foot step.
I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, I could bring
Fight a crack
Sylveon with
dragon
me and
over us.
give it the people's elbow, but I feel like I'd just be
Oh
getting.
god, no! I regret my decision. Oh, no.
No, you're attached to the rope. I use you as the behemoth type.
I am the
Alright.
coffin now.
Okay.
Down the system.
I'm over here trying to balance out the listing boat with my weight.
Okay.
Dragon.
I'm not gonna do the thing I had prepared for this because I think it's going to actually take too much time and really obnoxious. So I'm gonna cut this down a little bit. With all the crew panicking around you, the ship's sinking. You see the merfolk, which had basically just been ignored by the crew and sitting there chanting and like howling like and yipping up a storm. Now his face just turns dire and he looks to the rest of you and is like, and he jumps off into the water and disappears under the waves.
Like this, I'm out.
As you can see that the ship is basically uncontrolled, now turning towards one of the biggest storm waves. With a roar, the dragon lets itself plummet down into the ground, reaching out with one of its hand, where long, jagged, crystalline, like emerald talons appear like as extensions to its claw, as it will reach out and attack. Attack. No, it does not attack you. It will attack the Kraken. Okay, that is a 50. That definitely hits. And as it plummets downwards, it hits with such force that it breaks parts of the ship and rips the Kraken's like hold of it off, and both disappear underneath the waves. Hold on, I'm gonna make this dark again.
I think the Kraken is dead.
Okay, the dolphin gets a dark aura now. And as it does, the last bits of the ship start to sink. You notice that the mast that pieces of it had fallen off of, now it's like actually starting to like crack, and like the bow of the ship is like starting to like cave inwards, as now the side that you're on right now, Astiel, is like basically just barely above the water, as the whole thing is starting to now rapidly sink with its side torn open. All of the sailors start to basically just bail off. Like some of them try to get run of the emergency boats, but it's already damaged. All right,
There's one more emergency boat.
Oh yeah, what did the rest of you do, by the way?
I'm going to run into the deck and look for a barrel of water because we're going to be adrift as a priority.
I'll try to.
So when you run to the under area, Lena pulls her daughter away. You see that the like underside of the ship is almost completely flooded, and all of the like barrels and crates and anything that can float is now like pushed up against what's effectively the ceiling.
Can I drag one of the barrels?
I'm gonna say sure. Make a strength check to try to get one of the barrels free.
Oh god damn it! Why I'm not well?
Oh,
this is what I get for not being a strength character.
I'm gonna
eventually
keep myself over there, grab the water. As a sailor, I think I would know we'd need fresh water.
Yeah, I'm going to let
Oh.
him do the heavy lifting, and I'm going to
I'll
just probably
pull
grab
that
some.
out and then
So,
offer
there's
everybody
probably-
to get on my massive shoulders as we sing.
Can I quickly add? I imagine Verlaine tying herself to Arcus like a baby carrier, like a little frog.
Yeah, okay.
I want to
I'm gonna get Emily up on my shoulders if
All
her and
right.
her mom want, because
Uh,
I'm probably gonna be taller.
Okay, so you reach down towards Emily, and Lena still seems very like wary of you.
I got like my hand out open like I got a dog treat, like.
All right, go ahead and make a diplomacy or make a charisma roll.
I am raging. I cannot.
Oh, I see.
I guess
In
I'll
your
drop the
raging
rage.
state, then
I guess
I
I'll
think.
drop the rage. We're not fighting.
You can end the rage with a free action,
There. I am
Okay.
the rage. And diplomacy.
and you are fatigued.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, we're sinking, and I'm pretty big right now. You know,
All right.
don't want the girl to drown. Hey, 18. No, 13. Sorry. Glasses. I don't have them on.
1 second. Bada bing, bada boom. That's a 14 because that makes all the difference.
Okay. Lena
Confirm.
like hesitates for a bit, but then she'll look over towards Emily and say, "Emily, go with him." But Mom, just trust me, okay? And she'll allow you to then take Emily.
All right, I got a drowse on my chest,
all right,
an Emily in one hand, and a barrel in the other.
I want to
Verlaine,
prepare
go
one
ahead
of
and
the-
So, sorry, real quick. Verlaine, and frick, I get Alma. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, perception. Oh, give me a minute. Sorry.
Ooh, 15. 19.
Okay.
Very nice.
Alma,
20
you
from
succeed this.
Okay.
Um,
Yes.
Verlaine is distracted. She looks up and sees a very handsome man.
So you see this, you hear this kind of odd rumbling sound in the distance. Not just like, from like the sounds that you can still hear of the Titans battling underneath you. But you hear this sound in distance, and you see what almost seems to be like some sort of burning shape closing in on your position. And you see, but what you actually end up seeing even more immediately is among those burning shapes, there's small humanoid figures which are like seemingly jumping off and gliding towards your position. Sorry, I don't have like the art to actually represent this properly.
From a
'cause
burning shape, like it's an orb.
You're not quite sure.
How high is it? Like, is it
It seems to be not too far off the water. Like maybe like anywhere from like 50 to like 100 feet. You can't quite tell. It seems to be pretty
and
far
they're
away.
jumping from some kind of flaming orb towards us.
Yes.
Okay, I shout, everyone look above. And I
Alright.
keep trying to get out the emergency boat.
That's the wrong one.
I'm going to dash across the ship and jump off to my dolphin.
Nice.
Ocean man.
I prepare the boat.
While she's preparing the boat, I'm going to assist and at least make sure that Emily and the barrel are
Alright.
in there, because I figured if the ship is going down, the boat will just gently float as long as it's clear of the mast.
And I shouted that everyone to look
Wrong one.
like above towards the direction I
yeah.
saw the orb.
Yes, or
So they know something is approaching.
may I make an arcane roll? See what that
Sure.
is.
All right, so do you just jump up on your? Hold on, let me make him back so you can get on top of him. There you go. So you jump up on top of the dolphin. The dolphin's like, the dolphin in its bestial way will freak out and gesture above, or sorry, not gesture above, gesture below. As you start to see two shapes in the water starts to rise back up me.
Oh shit. Friends? They're coming back up.
All right. And in an instant, you see the dragon, the kraken, rise back up, slamming into the ship again and rocking it back now, the opposite way it was tilting before, as they rise into the air, claws and tentacles intertangled with each other.
Holy shit.
That's like a
I
giant
keep trying to
squid
get
and
the
a
boat.
sperm whale.
I
All
keep
right.
trying to get the boat with Arcus. Since he said he helps
You managed to pull down the boat along with like some of the other sailors, and you notice that there is a hole in it. It's no longer in a. It's no longer in a
Okay.
feasible condition, at least not for long term.
How
However,
far are we
okay,
you
through this
do
war?
start to see two figures approach you. One of them hovering mid-air, and the other seemingly running across the water.
Can I do a sense motive to see their demeanor, if it's hostile or not?
Sure. Go ahead and roll sense motive.
Ooh,
Here you
that's
go.
good.
23. I
How
think.
long?
So for Lane, you notice that one of these individuals does appear to be a drow. You know this without need to make a nature check. The other one is completely covered in armor and with a mask, so you can't make out any details about him. Alma, with your check, as far as you can tell, they don't seem to be hostile. They seem to be running quickly moving towards the boat. Eventually, some of them reach, and the drow will shout to you, "Get off the boat right now!"
Okay. I'll shout at the sailors, throw any things that can float in the water. So we can jump off of them. Like, throw anything that can float in the water
Okay.
right now. And I start throwing whatever I can find. So people can,
Cannonball into the water
All right.
with Emily, and hopefully the mom comes along.
All right. So some of the others start. The mage still able to fly starts hovering
Squawk
up.
to the bird.
This guy will
Squawk to
jump
the bird
off,
to land
stripping
on me
off a
too.
piece of armor as he jumps. So you squawk to the bird. The bird comes and lands on your shoulder. Oh,
Fuck yeah.
safety shoulder, safety shoulder. All right. One of the maxed figure walks up and reaches towards Lena to offer her off the boat. While I'm gonna say Felix goes ahead and actually picks up Barnaby and so he doesn't drown with his heavy armor. And he reaches over and grabs her hands to carry over, and you see basically just go yeet and jump into the water.
Yeah, I throw some
Or not ice steel,
wood,
ice steel.
whatever I can. Oh, sorry.
All right. What are you doing at this time, ice steel?
Where is the captain's deck, by the way?
The captain's deck would be over
Below
here.
water.
Yeah,
God damn
below
it.
water at this point.
You can't steal any. This is your feet are wet. Come on, there's it's going down.
I was wanting to rescue some notes about.
No, come on now.
All right.
I'm changing my notes to say the Storm Raider was the ship.
All right.
Storm Raider.
That's
Pronouns are
deserves.
was, were.
So, sorry, for the sake of the people who have to go here correctly,
Yeah,
I want you guys to
for
declare
Yeah.
one action
Yeah,
at a
yeah.
time real quick, and then we'll move forward. Okay, so you're taking your bear of water, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. And then...
I'm going to take probably another. This looks like a barrel of apples or something. I'm going to roll this and use it and close it and roll it
Hold
and
on
use
to
it as a floaty to get over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apples float.
All right, so you pick up... I'm going to say it is provisions of some type, so sure, I'll say apples.
Well, they look like apples.
Me, Cater, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just gonna unsummon my Eidolon, bye friend. And I'm gonna roll over. How big is a dolphin? Is it an average size? Because it's a 2x2 here.
Is it
I think
considered
large.
medium or large size? I think it's considered large size.
Let me
Large.
check. It's medium.
Oh, it's
according to
medium.
some
Oh,
creature
okay.
dolphin.
So it
Oh,
should
it's
actually be a one. Yeah, it should be one square size then.
All right. Well, I'm getting the fuck away from the boss thing, so I'm gonna go to the other side where my friends are. So basically, just move Dolphin and me, whatever.
Oh, right. You can't actually. That's okay. Well, it doesn't matter now. But yeah, I could fix that.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
So you run away. The sailors all start to run away and jump off into the water. And as the rest of you grab what supplies you can and try to prepare, you see the large black dragon and the kraken spinning and battling, cutting and slamming into each other midair. Eventually, though, the dragon starts to lose momentum and begins to plummet back down towards the sea. And as the pair of them crash into the boat, finally shattering it in two before sinking into the waves, a large wave passes over all of you. And you are submerged in the depths.
Even
I'm
holding
keeping
the
a
holding
tight.
arrow.
I'm keeping a tight grip on Emily. Not,
All
crushing
right.
hard, but like she's not gonna get away
So
hard.
the last thing you see is like you almost lose your grip on Emily, but you're managed to like hold her close with Verlaine tied to you. You see that the maxed man reaching out towards Lena tries to grab her, but the shockwave causes them both to be knocked back, and you lose track of them. For a brief moment, you continue to see the pair of monstrosities sinking deeper and deeper into the water before eventually you lose sight of them.
But I'll see you guys around. Goodbye.
And with that,
Good
that
night.
is going to be the end of the session.
Ooh, cliffhanger.
Okay.
So yeah.
This was
All
fun.
right. Sorry that went too long for some of you. I will try to tweak things so we can do it faster next
Start
time.
earlier next time.
But yeah.
Can start
Just
earlier.
a little
earlier
bit
too.
earlier would have been right.
Yeah.
We did
Can't
delay by
believe
like
C
an
game
hour.
finally happened.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah, I'm
C
actually
game
excited.
finally
These characters
happened.
are cool. I like
Oh
the
my
characters.
God.
It's fine.
Abaddon
Anyway,
Core.
I'm gonna go sleep and I'm gonna fucking die tomorrow at work, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna in
Good night,
this
everybody.
behemoth typhoon, I fucking
Um,
yeet myself into bed. Good night.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Good night.
So real quick, because we're technically streaming this, even though probably shouldn't bother, but whatever. People have insisted I do this. Oh, I'm gonna end the stream real quick. We're gonna raid Quist because Quist deserves to be raided, even though,
Cool.
I think all of you watch
Anything
Chris
else?
anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything else for next episode before I stop recording?
Before you stop, no, I think
Nothing game
you're
related.
good. Nothing
Okie
game
dokie.
related. Nope. All right.
See you next time on Sales of Vengeance. Dun 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 dun.
Perfect
Yeah.
outro.
Okay. Done recording.
All right.